Okay, you want me to color this? Okay. I mean,
I would have colored it. They would have hated me.
What's funny is I wouldn't call you autistic. I would call you just not giving a shit.
I really didn't. What I don't get though is why did my mood literally pull a 180? I didn't want anything to do with that Santa Claus. Fuck that. She gives me a picture of the cute baby doll, and I'm like, whatever.
What?
Well, the reason why is because she was being super strict about it, and
What?
you're like, screw the strictness. Here, I'm taking right, I'm scribbling all over it.
I
She
know
gives
the
you
real
something else,
answer
and
to
she
this.
just says, make it pretty, so you make it pretty.
And I did. I made
I
the
know the
prettiest
real
baby
answer
doll
to
you
this.
ever
It all
did
comes
see.
back to Santa Claus. Because Serenia was actually molested by Santa Claus as a kid.
Maybe I don't know. No, actually though, that does bring something to a serious point. Like, when I was a kid, so many times...
Oh my god, please tell me you didn't actually get molested by a small Santa. I would have you.
No, nothing like that. Well, something like that.
Oh.
Oh,
Hold on. No, the reason I say something like that is because if I did, I have no recollection of it. However, my mom used to question me a lot because of the way that I would behave and how I would shy away from people all the time. She's like, "You molested? Did someone touch you in your naughty spot?" And I'm like, "Not that I know of." So for all I know, I could have repressed memories. Who knows? I don't fucking know.
No, stop. You're gonna make me feel horrible. No, don't do it.
How am I supposed to know? I mean, if I don't have any memory of it, then I don't have any memory of it, right?
Oh fuck.
I mean, I can't say if it happened or not, right?
Don't ruin my dark humor, please.
Yeah, I mean, it could be repressed memory. You'd have to go to a psychologist for that. She's on. She just got on. Because I bet you
Speaking of, there she is.
She probably just got home, and the reason why is due to the fact she has to take a bus stop.
Though, I do kind of want to try something if Xenon's going Scholar.
You want to go Astra?
Why not? Couldn't hurt, right?
No,
Astra.
fuck you. You're going White Mage. I'll get it. Yeah, if you want to, go for it.
I mean, there's nothing I'm not used to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we could try the whole Astra Scholar thing. See what happens.
Double shieldage.
Well, no, I'd be in Diurnal Sect, obviously.
Yeah.
Can I go in this Fisher?
Sure.
Only if I can go in this Fisher. I need to get one more level on it.
This is just a Fisher price.
God damn it, Zach.
I bit my tongue.
I need a drink for this.
You love it.
You wouldn't have loved what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
I was going to spin it back to the whole molestation thing. That would have been wrong.
Can I put all of them in here? Where's all my iced teas? My iced teas
Probably
are
over there by the hot D's.
well, there's
Really?
Sinan, I do
I
have,
said donuts.
Sinan, I have an answer to where all your iced teas went. They went and got iced.
No, all your iced teas when you get to become water tea.
Just go vanilla ice.
I think I have whiplash now. I really do.
I love my children.
Don't you mean fun lash?
No, I have whiplash. Thank you.
I love my children. I love my children. I love my children. Be fresh. Pops, there is no father. There's no
Oh my God.
Okay, be real quick. Everyone go to the bathroom if you need to, or get a drink, whatever the fuck. Horrible stuff.
Sounds like a plan. Be right back.
My body's ready. Let's do
Alright, I'll
this.
be right back.
Will you be awake at 2:30 in the morning? Yeah. Yeah. I'll be awake. For work. Nah, delay that shit. Let's do Shinryu now. I mean, that's the best time when no one's there. Who wants to talk to people in the grocery store?
Hey, Gus. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Why can't the pet hotbar be edited? What is this?
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we'll just wait until everyone is ready.
The default pet hotbar you can't be, but you can always make a custom one if you want. That's what I did on my Scholar when I used to play it. The only reason I did that personally is because I play on
I
gamepad.
made a mini custom one, but like, I wanted to add sustain to my first or second one. I mean, I don't really need it because the damn fairy will self-heal.
True.
I mean,
Yep.
half the time she's not healing other people. I use it for her fucking abilities.
Well, that's where making macros
That's the only
specific to Scholar, like making Embrace tie with Physic, for example. That's one thing you can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to
I
work
did-
on those.
Yeah, I did that when I played Scholar on my other character.
Yeah.
I had Embrace tied with Physics.
I'd
It
want
worked.
my miasma and my bio 2 and my broil tied with embrace for my target's target.
Yeah, you can do that too.
That stuff.
Why did Enders automatically X? Why?
We
Well,
must
he's-
go kill Haruka.
He's here, just not talking.
If your ready check would have came 2 seconds later, Dreamer,
It's
mine would have
ready
popped.
and you know it, clap
Because
your hands.
I literally got
It's
aggroed by
ready
something.
and you know
2
it,
seconds
clap
after
your
the
hands.
ready check popped up.
You're ready and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're ready and you know it, clap your hands.
It's a good thing that I was already on a mount though, because I was able to just like whoosh.
Okay.
Right
no,
away!
yeah, we just gotta wait for Bell and Ender.
I'm back. I got a bit of bourbon actually.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Ew.
I needed it after that whiplash from the fucking puns and shit.
Anyways, it cost him a drink.
Well, unfortunately, that bourbon is going to become burn off.
We're gone.
We're
Oh
gone,
my
yeah.
god, fuck you.
No. Vergon.
Oh my god, stop.
No. No.
I should just turn it into a drinking game one day. Just, we're starting.
Oh my god. No,
You-
seriously. As soon as you said that, I'm not even fucking kidding. As soon as you said that, look what I come across. It's like timing,
back.
fucking timing, dude.
Tickle.
That's what it'll be like within the first probably 20 minutes.
Alright, so
you
mommy,
guys
you're
hear
ready
me?
then? Yeah.
Yay!
Hey, if I have to randomly abandon you, the baby's not feeling good, so I might have to abandon you for a few minutes suddenly.
That is fine.
It's fully understandable.
Yeah, baby comes first.
So I just want to apologize before it happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
I need just a little sleep to pop.
Your kid is adorbs anyway.
He's got like the worst cough, and when he coughs and has like mucus, it makes him throw up. So it's like a process.
Aww.
Hopefully it's not the whooping cough or anything like that.
No, I think it's.
No, that'd be more chest.
It's probably something from
Or
daycare.
would it?
It wouldn't be as mucusy. It'd be more in the chest.
Oh, see, I don't really know what the whooping cough is. I just know that that's something that affects babies a lot, and it can be fatal. So it's like,
It's one of those things where I want to make a pun, but it's such a serious subject. It's like, no, that's not appropriate.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, I'm literally biting my tongue right now. So.
But yeah, when it comes down to it, like if he goes to daycare, then
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Oh no. I mean, I saw her post. I didn't know that was like from Christia and Joe.
Okay, so
Hey!
okay, yeah, right.
I don't have Popato germs.
It's okay. Tic Tac Duo, we'll be fine.
I'm a clean Popato, I promise.
Don't trust him, Sinan. Like, you won't be clean after being around him.
Hey.
Dreamer has all Popato germs.
He also has the butt drugs.
Well, I am the prince, dude. We
Yeah, the Prince of Disease. We know.
yes, there's a prince. I was talking about.
No, he ain't that.
Yeah,
He
that
ain't
is the
that.
Prince of Disease. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
There's no Popato.
but the way it was said.
Beelzebub.
I was gonna say, be careful with Dreamer because he has a lot of stuff that you can't Asuna.
Oh
No.
god.
No, I don't.
I'm teasing anyway.
He's trying to claim he doesn't now, but we all know.
There we go.
I've been slapped by the
Bad
Popato.
That kid has protect now. Woo!
You know I love you, Dreamer.
I know.
Poor Dreamer, I'm starting to feel bad for him.
It's okay, Dreamer.
Starting to.
Only
okay.
starting to just now.
Okay.
He's the onion baby.
Yeah, he is.
Look. I did. Thank
I'm
you
saying
for all the yum yums.
1, 10 seconds. 5,
I'm gonna have no MP after this.
2, 1, go.
Oh, there's the 10k shield.
It's like, yeah, where was that, huh?
Him. He's a bitch.
I completely messed up my rotation without even realizing it. Oh well.
Alright, here comes the classical elements, typical.
Kind of missed this one.
I'm gonna put up Xcog, not Xcog, chain stratagem roster.
Now, verse.
Ready to blow your loads.
That just sounds so wrong.
No problem.
Damn it, mommy, why?
Feels so good though.
Feels so good.
Oh, Joe's in shooting around by 4.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Yeah. I have my phone charging.
Hello.
Bolt. I can't.
Oh god, I'm deep
delayed.
guys.
I'm delayed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
getting
and me are
huge. I'm getting huge delays with my stuff right now.
That server.
Am I the only one whose connection
I'm
is...
gonna pretend I'm healing.
Everybody stops for me.
Same.
Whoa.
Everyone still stopped.
This
God,
is
is your
awful.
casting on my screen.
Holy shit! I
No,
take a
no, no,
screenshot.
Here we go.
No,
I
no,
had to
no,
take a
no.
Oh,
screenshot.
nope, nope, still nope.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
Hey,
There we
Serena.
go.
Oh my god, every result.
Ow, ow!
Serena.
There was nothing I could do there. What?
Well, that was fun.
Connection being perfectly fine as well.
No,
Oh,
mine was
Jesus.
going wonky.
Why
Hold
was
on, I
mine?
got a screenshot. I got a screenshot of what happened to me.
All I know is that
Maybe having the weird roll IP helped me.
Does anyone see those AoEs on the screen?
I saw them.
all I know
dodged
is.
them, but
Go ahead, Zach.
I said I saw them and dodged them, but people still got hit by them, even no matter how.
Oh
Dude.
my god, dude.
Can we walk off and start up?
I got clamped, and so it got pushed off, and all I saw was that.
Oh,
I
the
ready to do
fuck?
that.
Yeah, the back end really is fucked up right now.
Seriously,
That's off the
it's-
platform. That is off the entire fucking platform and underneath.
all I know is that I kept hitting Hakakaze, and I was like, come on, I was like, come on, Shifu, pop up, pop up, pop up, and it wasn't doing it. It wasn't doing it.
Shit, it was funny though.
yeah, my left straights weren't going off, and I was like, oh, rip. Get up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I used Lustrate and Cures and everything. Nothing was. And I
Guys,
also
I
saw
need you all
four people
to
had
jump
DC
off and
marks.
reset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Wait, everybody,
Cut
wait,
the
why
tape.
are we resetting?
Because there's weird AoEs on my screen.
Yeah.
I still have them.
That's odd.
Did it refresh now?
That's me.
Are you fine
No,
now?
I still have 'em.
You
Back
graphical
out and
glitch. Yeah, let's back out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Wow.
It's gonna be a great raid night, guys.
Man, World,
Alright, let's
World
try this
4th
again.
Ultimate Coil Clear. That was awesome.
World first, hashtag awesome.
Hashtag underdog.
All right, let's try this again.
Yep.
Hey, balance. All right.
Okay, let's do this again.
That would be great. Watch, Ender's gonna have all the
Really
AoE
help.
again.
I know the
He's
real
gonna see, like,
problem here.
Muhammad Prime, like, what the fuck?
The real problem
the
is because our
problem is
healers
money.
decided to switch. That's why
They're still there.
they fucked everything.
I'm sorry. It's always my fault.
My goodness.
All right, let's
Look,
try
see,
this
I have a
again.
pretty balance.
Okay. Ready?
What the fuck, Ender? Wow.
What?
What happened?
Wow.
Is it still like that?
Let me log out.
Okay.
How?
That's
How the
odd.
fuck?
Gabby come pick up Elsie.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
Wait, is this just when we first spawned in?
That's there right now.
No, it only takes me 9 minutes.
That reminds me of the weird glitch that fucking Ravana had back in Heaven's.
That's AoE circles. That is
Yeah.
all AoE circles, and it's stuck there apparently.
What AoE even is that?
Oh
Alright.
yeah, that is all the fireballs.
But no, that reminds me of a glitch that Ravana had during Heaven's War, where when he would do that one move that made like the wavy fire-looking thing that you go into the center for, that would stay on the field even after exiting the arena, and you would find that thing in random places.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Holy shit, dude, the game is fucked.
I forgot that was a thing.
Hey, here's a question. What reason would people have for using the cross hotbar keyboard? What would be the purpose of that? Just curious.
Preference. Really.
My guess is because it actually has more slots, so like it'd be easier to keep track of a lot of cooldowns that way or something, but I don't know.
But it doesn't have more slots. What they're probably doing is they can...
Actually, it does.
Alright, they're gone.
So
Hey.
it has.
Yay.
All right,
Hey,
let's try this again.
Because one keyboard macro bar has 12 buttons, Neon, but a controller
Yeah, but you
has
stack
16.
the
Oh, there we
bars
go.
on top of each other and have
That
one.
is true. That is true.
Yep. With gusto.
And I have the legendary
Oh,
balanced
even
AoE.
better, 10,000.
Yep.
It's
I'll
a
go for it.
10k shield.
It is a 10k shield. Too bad that no one's pressing ready.
I clicked it.
Well, too late now. Sorry, that shield went bust.
Alright.
I'm so sad right now.
Yeah.
Did I have
you,
some-
you had to
Yeah.
cast it way early.
Yeah, so did I. I just accidentally used fucking, thingy. I forget the name of it. My lustrate thing. I forget. The essential dignity, there we go. I accidentally used that on myself.
Elements.
Placing the star down in the center. Should be good in there.
Yeah, I'll pop my my bubbles in the center as well. After this.
Woo!
In my bubble.
Roar.
Oh, neat! My star popped at the exact moment I needed it. Nice! Yeah. Oh.
Wind bolt with a clamp. Okay, outside will blow up first. This is the custom.
God, 3 spears back to back? Are you freaking serious?
Blaze. Wind bolt.
There you go, they'll have a 150% balance.
Roar.
Okay, placing star. Hopefully it'll pop right after Charybdis, that'd be great.
Roar.
What?
What's that bounce? Good idea.
Oh, hey, hold on. I got it.
Hey, look at that!
You guys do so
Fine.
much fucking damage that I gotta go back to my shield though. I hate you all.
Good. Go back to being a paladin.
I don't want to be a paladin. I want to be a damaging paladin. I want to be a black card.
Oh, here. They'll have a 150% arrow now.
What's our safe spot? D? D.
Is it me? It's me.
D.
It's me.
Shit.
You got time.
Oh!
I hope you like Miss Airy. She's friendly.
There you go.
Oh, that was a little close.
Oh god.
Oh no.
It's okay, Ender. I got it.
There we go.
There we
Oh
go.
god.
We're all good. We're all good.
We're all Gucci. Yep.
Alright,
That's
inside will blow
fair.
first. Oh, that's right. He's going out. Cool.
Yeah, you were there. Pretty goody.
He's doing breath wing.
Just gonna push these until my thing goes off.
I am.
Nope. Perfect.
Clamp.
A little too far away. Oh, find and fell. I saw that.
I mean,
I'll get her. spear. Just waiting to see what I get next. Ooh, perfect. Snap.
Ow.
No, I had you. I had my damn fairy on you.
Alright, Charybdis, I am gonna place a thingy, but I'm gonna instant pop it.
I'm gonna hollow ground when I get up. Because I
No,
gotta
don't
take the
attack.
twin bolt with you. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna toss this thingy. The Lady of Crowns on Ender.
Whoa, it's
no.
on.
Uh-oh.
Who's it dreaming?
Careful. There's gonna be
Yeah,
that
Ender, go
one.
ahead and establish that. Hey, inside balls explode first. Inside balls will explode first. Get out of the inside.
Apparently, I really like having me some crit.
Slap.
Oh, damn, I gotta get out of the hitbox. Dude, those outside balls took forever to just place. See that nonsense?
Yeah, they did.
Alright, safe corners. Safe corners. By the way, I'm taking him back.
I'll get new bell.
Putting my bubble in the middle.
Yep, I'm here.
Gonna try and get this sucker out in time.
Number 2.
I can't move any further or I'm gonna overshoot. Okay, here we go.
Okay, whatever.
Roar. You can LB3 whenever, by the way. Yeah? What? You left what?
Here you go, Xenon.
Clamp, clamp, clamp.
Yeah, I'll go get that in a minute.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Alright, outside balls explode first.
Hold on, let me get that cure, baby. Reprotecting.
Blaze. Check mommy Popoto. Typical classical elements.
There's my fairy.
All the damage is gonna be wonky as hell in this purse. Healing here and casting free.
Does anyone need that healing?
No, I got it already.
Negative.
Greet it. Everything's free lot, I guess.
Take that ring.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and greet on the casting ring.
Yeah, no, did that. I got a
Not
need.
gonna get it. Not gonna get it.
Curious
Not
if
gonna
the
get it.
I'm really curious
Oh
about
my
that.
The parse is gonna
God.
be fucked up.
part-
You guys kicked ass, you and Dratus. Jesus Christ, dude.
By the power of booze!
And apparently,
Yeah, when I
Xenon-
actually do 11k or 1100.
God damn it! How the
11K
fuck did
Xenon,
I keep
God, I
up
want
with 2 mages?
To be fair, Scholar does do a lot of DPS because of how many dots it has.
Yeah, I wasn't using
No.
my what is this one?
Okay.
My
You guys
miasma 2.
chill out for a little bit while I my mom out of her car.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
So, how did I do as an Astro? Because I haven't really played it in a while.
You did
I think I
fine.
know.
Once the
No one
server
really died.
stabilized.
I know how to increase my DPS now.
your knees pop back.
How?
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Bourbon and the little thing I
You know
like to
the
call
worst part?
balance.
You know the worst part though? Our numbers could have been better, because guess who keeps forgetting she has fucking change stratagem?
It's okay, Xenon. I drew enough freaking spears to make up for that. I drew
I
like
literally keep
15
fucking
spears.
I'm so mad. I forget that I have X cognition and I forget that I have change stratagem. I literally use everything else except those two because I don't remember that I have them.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, I can't exactly say that I'm the most efficient astrologian, but I do like it some. I'm much better at white names though, but hey. That's the other thing. We could like plan to do one of our raid nights is just Shinryu farming to get everyone.
Maybe.
I don't think it would work as a raid night though, because now we need to switch some of the focus to be like, alright, well, we got some people through O3S, let's get the rest and start working on O4.
That is true, yeah. However, getting everyone a Shinryu weapon could easily boost that and make it a
Well, we
little
can take
easier.
an off night if people want to.
That's also true, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you died so many times in but that probably is just whatever the fuck's going on with the servers right now.
It's possible.
The one thing with on a side note though, the one thing with Astrologian that is really, really tough for me is knowing when the hell to use Sinistry and the like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really don't use Sinistry that much, because I'm never normally, like, solo healing someone other than the main tank.
Though, that being
So
said,
I don't really find use for it anymore.
I did learn something about Sinistry that I never knew. It wasn't like that when it first came out, I can tell you that much for sure, because it even stated, does not count you or the person that you targeted with it. So, like, you couldn't, like, say target one tank, heal that tank, and then they get a 25% boost on top of that. No. It was never like that before. Now it is, though. So, like, if you use Sinistry on the main tank, and then you cast, like, Benefic 1 or whatever, they will get an additional 40% on top of that. It's weird. And you can heal yourself now to trigger that. So, yeah. Sinistry's good, it's just finding the time to use it, you know?
Yeah, there's really, like, there's no real good time for it, or an efficient time, unless, like, something insane happens where, like, the DPS are dying and you need to refocus off of main tank, which is why I guess like the fairy tether is kind of the same thing.
Yeah. Whereas White Mage would just be like, Tier 3! If everyone's grouped up, you know?
Essentially.
But then again, Gail, nothing to be ashamed of. 3800 is actually good.
Especially considering you died once, I think.
No, I didn't.
She didn't die, no. But there's a lot of panic.
Yeah, 3800 is pretty good.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah. It's a bit above that. A bit above that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's above average damage.
Yep.
What time is it? 10
All I
o'clock?
know is that when we cleared O3S, I was not happy with my numbers either.
To be fair, on that one you did die once or twice, and you were also being a little bit careful with mechanics, which is important. Like, you won't see maximum DPS until you have a fight literally on fire.
You will never see maximum DPS until you're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
At that point, once you are, all is good.
Oh,
That's when you start maximizing damage.
But see, the other thing too is it's not just you. It's a group effort. So, like, for example, if we have a Dragoon, for example, they could use Battle Litany at different times to really help increase your numbers. They could use that more often. I would say that about fucking...
So it would be that and coing that with my, like, chain stratagem or something.
Mm-hmm. My Astrologian's cards, if you have...
Embolden and Spread Balance. Like, put all four together in an opener. That's when you're going to see max numbers throughout the fight.
Yeah, no, we get it, Nico. It was just an example.
Yeah. Or like a monk using Brotherhood. Things like that. Or hell, even tanks being in DPS stance more often. Or, you know, healers using shields and regens more efficiently. You know, it could be anything of the sort. Like, obviously, a dead
It's
DPS
syncing up.
is no
It's
DPS.
syncing up the like
Yeah.
enhancement,
only-
syncing up a spread balance plus a chain stratagem, syncing up battle litany and embolden at the same time to get that strong burst of damage happening.
Yep.
Yep.
And even then, there's minor things, because, like, you could say pop Battle Litany on cooldown, but any good if, like, someone's not in the stage where they're able to pop up all their burst at once. Like, you know what I mean? If like, you're in a spot where there's no damage from the boss coming out because they're, like, taking a bit of a reprieve and you can go ham on that, it's best to use it there, because that way maximum uptime, as opposed to you can Battle Litany and now you have to scatter around everywhere because the boss is invulnerable.
Yep.
You know, it's things like that.
Just doing ready checks to make sure to see who's here, who's not.
But likewise, there's also the RNG of crits, direct hits, direct crits. You know.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it comes down to group synergy, which is why you see the damage numbers that you do.
Yep.
Because it's knowing what people do when their top DPS is going to come out, such as the summoner,
Yep.
Muhammad, and knowing, you know, and formulating your own strategies with your own type of openers. And it's also knowing the fight, because once you know the fight inside and out, you're not gonna fucking die usually, unless outside stuff happens.
Yep. But then there's the other thing too, and it's variance, not just RNG, but variance. For example, well, it is RNG, but, like, let's say for example you use Hakaze, right? Hakaze, for example, and this is before even counting direct hit or crit, could do anywhere between 2,000 damage and 5,000 damage, just randomly. And then if it crits when it hits like the 5,000, cool buddy. That's when you see like the 12k
I'm actually here.
Hakaze versus like the 7k crits. You know what I mean? So there's fucking RNG on top of RNG when
Yes.
it comes to your maximum potential.
This is why the reason why people have the best slot is that these are stats that swing it.
Minimize the RNG.
Yeah. They manipulate the RNG as best they can.
Yep. That's why I say it's the mathematical bested slot. But if your playstyle doesn't jive with the armor, it's not do you as good as like a lesser build that does jive with it. Because the thing about metas that people need to realize is it's not about having the best gear and the best comp. It's those are in a vacuum. What you really want is the jobs people are most comfortable with, as long as it meshes with the team. Like, you're not going to take 7 freaking warriors unless you can do that.
Unless you can do that, exactly. Well, it's as Vel put it earlier. This game is more so about the players nowadays being good than the jobs being good.
Hell, it's even about the food you use too. I mean, and if you use potions too.
Yeah.
Which I'll be honest with you. I don't care what kind of group I'm in. I'm not going to use potions because I just see them as a flagrant waste of money.
Sarah, can you please put the one in the middle?
All right, thank you. Why do I-
Mathematically, potions are only about 20 to 30 DPS increase.
Yeah.
Well, percentage.
No, 20 to 30 DPS.
Oh, really?
Okay, hard number. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
were,
Oh god, there we go, 10k.
Like in the phase that you use them, during the burst that you use them.
Well, unfortunately, that thing's gonna
So
be
it's a
wasted
real
again.
min-maxer thing.
Of course.
So in other
Okay.
words, not really worth it.
Is it
Not,
just
not unless you're like trying to be the best. Of the
Alright,
best.
there's a countdown, so if anyone's not ready, say so now.
Yep, I'm ready.
is it just me, or is there like a high pitched sound every
Ooh.
time Ender speaks?
No, there is. It's feedback from his microphone.
It's all good.
Somebody are you cool?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all good.
I'm okay with a tank doing that.
It's me.
Yeah, tanks always early pull. They pull 2 seconds before the countdown.
I don't know if I like the caster being here.
The what?
I don't know if it's a good idea to have the boss to the top of the market.
Okay, I'm moving.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that was making it really hard to see that.
Fair enough. Alright, anti-light. There's my face.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I was a hair outside of it.
I got an impel.
Yeah, gravitational manipulation. Good thing DPS has to be on the ground. unfortunately, we're gonna get some bull stacks here.
Oh,
Nope.
without you.
Nope, no bull stacks.
No bull
Already
stacks.
said
Well,
two.
not for
Oh.
you guys.
Goddess and I have most.
Yep, they did.
Well, because
Yeah,
you guys
I-
only had 2 DPS.
I noticed that. A little bit late there.
Cool. Just got it.
Oh, baby.
Bro.
Great sound.
Gaze.
I got 2 and 2. 1. There we go.
Okay, let's see where we're going. B.
Okay.
Alright, I'll stay on the ground.
Who's still floating?
It's me as well. Which
Yeah,
is
but you're
fine.
a healer, yeah, the healer's fine. And
Got it, turn it!
Oh, damn it, I had a balance, but I accidentally fucking read
rotation manipulation, too late. Just back up here. I'll stay on the ground. Now,
Speed draw. What is it giving me? Oh, here you go. I have a double duration balance, or bowl, I mean.
evil sphere.
Here you go, Bill. Have some crit.
Oh, yeah, here's Shane. Thanks for the reminder!
That ground, fine.
God damn it. I accidentally clicked collective when I meant to hit light speed.
Meow. Gaze.
Popping star into the boss.
Bubbles behind him.
Everyone gets dragged down. She's in the middle.
Great. Lagging again.
Yeah, I see it.
Yup, it's over for me as well.
So sad.
Yep.
Ramp.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that
in
might
the
be
flag
going
circle
out.
forever and it did not pull me down.
Yep, here we go.
Yep, here comes the lag.
I'm 90k.
Pretty much, I'm thinking let's not do O3S tonight, but
Yeah.
I don't think
let's try to get O2S out of the way, if we can.
Yeah.
Reshop
Am I
plug
still
away.
in there?
I think
Nope,
everybody got
yeah.
90k.
No, I'm still on.
I'm still in it.
Yeah, it's taking forever to connect me back to the data center.
Yeah,
Oh.
there we go.
Dear God.
This roll's weird.
Tell me about it. Wait, really? Really? Oh my god, I am frazzled apparently. I just tried to use a flying map. That's how I get up in the air, right? God damn it!
You know how awesome that would be?
I just tried to throw a mouth. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god. I will say this much though, like, I don't know if it's because of Scholar or if it's because naturally as an astrologian can't deal. But it does seem like both mine and Xenon's damage evens out a bit more when we're on Astro Scholar like this.
I mean, I never did much damage as an Astro period for main heal purposes, but now I actually have 2 dots, 3 dots technically.
That is true. And that would allow someone who likes to heal a lot more to be able to heal more while still being able to deal damage. That does make a lot of
Yeah.
sense. And considering I'm kind of familiar with doing both, it makes it a lot easier for me to heal and DPS even as an Astro. You know?
I fish for my crit now.
Go ahead and fish for your crit.
Okay, well, I have a double balance. Does that help? Although it's not an AoE.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
Yep, I already. Yep, I'm gonna enjoy this one too.
Alright, so I'm gonna go.
15 seconds.
Here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna toss one balance. I'm gonna toss the extended one on Ender, and then I'm gonna toss the other one on Bell. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Are you trying to kill people?
That's why I
Yes.
tossed the extended one on Ender. That way he can deal more damage.
Yes, he is.
Pull that baby up a little.
Don't worry. I
Can
will.
you get it on Parker, please?
I will. We have plenty of time. Don't panic.
Yeah, we do. We have plenty of time.
Because he has yet to cast Earthquake. He has yet to bring us down. He has yet to cast Anti-Light.
Here's chains.
Oh, no.
That is not what I wanted to pop, you bitch.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Just take one stack. Don't stand in.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
this
matter. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
for
will
this one.
instant die.
Yep.
Regardless of the fact you instant die.
Simply because he does that immediately after.
Yeah.
You didn't die on my screen. Oh,
That's
no.
why he died.
It's gravitational wave. Because there's stone. There's stone. Not
It was on Ender. He didn't adjust, unfortunately.
Catastrophe. Give me some cleave.
My body,
This is-
all these gold stacks.
This is the only thing I don't like about them removing Stone Skin, though. Because on Astrologian, especially in Diurnal Sect, I have no way to mitigate.
Evil
Like,
spirit.
none. You know what I mean? Because I don't even have Disable anymore. How much that sucks. The only way I can mitigate any damage is with the bowl, but that's unreliable, so, you know.
Smoke the bowl.
that's what I'm here for. Put out all the shields.
Yep, that's why Astrologian Scholar is such a powerful combination.
Gaze.
Uh-oh.
You feel like I caught the face.
Spreading
Okay,
them out.
I have energy for you.
Not now, Ma.
Okay, I'm gonna pop it. Large S and Helios.
Wait, did I miss
A.
something?
It was A, yeah.
Ow.
We had
I
some
missed
lag.
it.
Nope.
Reset.
Yeah, I
reset.
lagged. I definitely lagged. That was just
We'll,
like,
we'll do it one more time. We'll try it one more
what?
time. If we can't, we just can't.
Yep, that's true. Because O2S is a bit more unforgiving. So
I didn't hear anyone say it was 8.
I didn't even realize that was the phase we were on.
I did. I was waiting for somebody to call out which one it was.
Yeah, at that point, it was way too late.
My brain is stuck in hurt this motherfucker mode.
Alright, I have an AoE crit lined up, by the way, guys.
I'll pop chains with it so we have all the crits.
Alright, countdown.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
Gotta get ready. Gotta get ready.
Oh, there it is.
Gotta get ready.
That crit low,
Angry
boys.
right off the bat.
Alright.
Get over here,
Chains
bitch.
is up.
Yeah, he's off it.
Look, you were...
Nope, I'm not going for that trap this time. Well, it is more so I went to go to my one from the side, and that's what got me last time.
Oh no, Harvey, you're not in the circle! Oh no, Harvey!
That would suck if the pets had to fucking do the mechanics too.
Oh god, yeah. Micromanaging at its finest.
Tell me about it.
Manipulation.
I'm already
Got rid of
here.
games from my fairy.
Alright. crits out, guys?
2. Yeah,
I
you
am
got
a little bit, but it's nothing like too bad.
Evil Sphere. Sure. Yeah, fun. Cool. Probe. Spell authority off, please. Thank you. I wanted. Gaze. Cool.
Yeah, we crit now.
Alright, let's see where we go.
I have them down ready for the
Wave. Let's see where we're going. D. That was
Where's that E?
Yep. Turn this boss away. Wave. Get it cleaved. There we go. Alright, come back around for gravitation manipulation.
Here you go, Xenon.
It is.
Yay!
Manipulation, what are you guys doing in the middle? Come back up here.
Yeah, I am a little thrown off now too.
Just listen to me, guys. Yeah. Alright, now go back to A. There you go. Yep. Yep.
Right. There we go.
That's the
Evil
whole
Sphere.
game.
Booyah. Alright, negative 100 Gs is coming.
Oh my god, you did have to home gang that. Alright, mine.
There we go, I had to slant him. There we go.
Putting up
100, negative 100 G. Negative 100 Gs. There we go. Watch out for the gaze upon landing.
I got Star just behind him. I dropped it just before it flung us.
And gaze.
with your star. I shall put up a lovely regen.
Okay, get on his butt. Get on his butt.
Hold on, fairy. Do what I need you to do.
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Once he does anti-light, go in the middle. Tanks, healers, unstable. Here you go, Vale. I got A, Ender. You got D.
Here's a free sucker.
Stable. Boom. Good. Get on his butt to get down.
Yeah, here's change stratagem.
Okay. AoE arrow.
Earthquake, anti-light. And up we go. Pull us back down.
Spire. Anyone hurting for TP? Actually, here you go, Dreamer.
Alright, here comes the, oh, thank you. DPS tentacles. Probe. And go to the middle. Okay, here we go. Watch out for the gaze. Good. Up the center, here comes gravitation manipulation. Let's see where we go. C.
Putting Star at C.
Regen out.
And go to the middle.
Oh. About that.
Okay, this is the DPS one event.
Yes,
Yeah,
DPS.
you go, Xenon.
Have fun, guys.
I appreciate the viewers so much.
That's why I do root them.
Bam. There we go. Bam. Awesome. Facing him towards A.
Should I LB?
LB 1, 3. 3.
I didn't realize we didn't have 3 yet.
Oh yeah, we're smoking. We're smoking. Alright, there we go. 2 cleaves, evil spear.
AoE crits out, guys. I'm going to extend that with this thing. I forget the name of it.
Ender's tanking him. Ender's tanking him.
Skill opposition, I think that's
Work everybody. Here comes just a typical anti-light. You guys are gonna get dragged down. Just stay floor. And if Zach says, dude, a dinosaur, I'm gonna kill him.
I wasn't going to do that. It's a serious time.
Maniacal probe, tanks healers again.
Oh, yay. Have an AoE spear.
I'm gonna
like
put
this.
up chains right after, so have fun with the
Gaze.
crit.
Gaze. Gaze. You know. Stable gravity. Oh, no, I'm stable. No. Gravitational manipulation. Let's see what we got.
There we go.
D.
Grounded.
Alright, good. In the middle. Okay. And it goes to A this time. I go D. Bam. Good. Gaze. Go for the gaze. Comes with gravitational waves.
Here's chains.
Here, I'll have a spear.
Ow.
Okay.
Alright, anti-light.
Burn him at 4%. 3%.
Just destroy him. Down.
Yay!
Yes! The head! Do you have that already, Dreamer?
I already have the head. Well, actually, I don't need the head.
Yes.
Oh, yes!
I didn't have the head.
Congrats, Ender.
Right.
This is a good night.
And of course, the ninja is free lot because no one here is a ninja. And then everything else is free.
By the way, I mean, look at that. I mean, yeah, look at that.
Where's my garbage?
You almost got leaped there.
That's true, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I got the glaze. Alright.
Now, clearly we aren't doing any more raiding tonight, even though we still have time.
Yeah,
It's because of the
server.
servers.
Servers.
Yeah.
No, they're unstable as fuck. Like,
Come on, you don't want to try telekinesis now with this?
No!
This is the... It's like playing
No.
a totally different fight. Come on.
well, here's what we can do. You do it. We'll do it once. If it lags, we're done. If it lags once, we're
I'm
done.
with that because I only really
Okay.
have one run because it's almost 10:30 and I need to go to.
So yeah, we'll.
Let me switch to the class I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Switch your class here
Yeah.
now. You guys both do that, please. Thank you.
Hey, Xenon, you actually outdamaged me that time.
I know. I saw. I was like, what?
You
Well, that's
also out-healed me weirdly.
But, well, here's the thing. She actually remembered the chain this time.
That is also true. And I did realistically get a ton of AoE speed.
Now we're waiting for Ender because he's bound to another duty, i.e. he's
And I'm gonna
still-
try doing the double regens here with diurnal. We'll see how that goes on our first run.
I hope he's not lagging inside there right now.
No, I
Well,
stepped
good thing
away
he
from
might
you.
have to go to his kid.
Mm.
Yeah, so there is that.
3K deeps.
Astrologian can be fun when you have a competent
Freaking-
partner with you know?
Astro's always fun. What are you talking about?
Well, to be fair, ever since Stormblood, I've personally and I don't know why. I think it's because of Earthly Star and Sleeve Drop.
I love the numbers that Veldin and Fel and I have. 39, 36, 35.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. I know I fed Vel a couple of balances.
And Dress is only top dog because Summoner's P.
I think the only I think the other thing is I did give.
He's
Yeah.
Oh, so you never improved, so you're bad. No, I'm just kidding.
I did give Steiner a couple of viewers as well.
that I can understand. That's cool. No, you're doing good, man. Keep it up. Good shit.
But yeah, no, I like Astro quite a bit, but I easily prefer.
Shit. Oops.
You know?
What?
I fucked up.
In the duty.
I put it into duty complete, but there's one
got
person
it.
that has not cleared this.
Whoops.
Gotta do the worky.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, actually, there's two people we have that cleared this.
Yeah, Ender and Nymphel.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I'm like, oops.
Don't want to go to work.
No.
No, he was not with us when we cleared yesterday, Saturday. Oh, has he?
Well, you know what? We'll solve this. FF logs.
True. That'll do.
Possibly.
Not necessarily.
It not always is there.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not necessarily true.
He did. No, he did.
I need
Alright, so-
a couple minutes.
Like
Okay.
my delicious 2800 Dark Knight run on Catastrophe is not on there.
You know what I want for my house? I want this stuff back here on that pedestal. I want that stuff for my house.
Okay, let's see what's that.
Serenia,
Yes, cats.
Serenia,
What?
I want that stuff for the house.
Ah, hug. Wait, where's my macro? Hold on.
Oh no, she's gonna go around smacking asses again.
Yes.
I'll make it easy.
Yes. You called it. You'll sigh.
Comes. Touched by a potato.
Yep, Nymphel did call that we were gonna click. Why do you think I fear her?
You know what the thing is, like,
Why do you
I
think
actually
there's a
cleared
proverbial
Shinri
doghouse all the time, dude?
Well, yeah, she knows.
I actually ended up clearing Shinri on Saturday myself. Because I got it on my own.
Yep.
Main reason why is because I was really disappointed by the fact that we just didn't have better performance on Saturday, but everybody was just spaced out due to my anxiety among other things.
Look at that
Not
ass
everybody,
pop.
but you know what I mean. The majority of us were. VR. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, kitty, let's get this going. I gotta go to work.
Well, yeah, the Ender said he'd give him a few minutes.
Oh, thank you. No
I'll
problem.
wait for him.
I didn't see that.
Then we give him one pull and see if it lags.
Okay, I'll go pull. I'm kidding. No, you go. You guys would kill me if I pull
Archmage
that
Treeland
shit.
has left the Discord.
Balls.
Oh my god.
I love that. I love that little comic strip Hector found.
Ow.
Hi, I'm new here. I'm kind of new here. I'm gonna pull all the things. Tier 2 not even fully casted. I almost died. You're a bad mage.
So I'm guessing, Xenon, you have pink and purple eyes. Nice.
I think I'm the only Aurora in the party.
Well, yeah, right now you are.
Yeah.
So that means me and Freya are the unique ones then. Because we have 2 yours, 2 Rugadines, and 2 Patos.
What the hell? we have 2 of the shortest and 2 of the tallest. That's weird.
What would Nymphelle be? She's Highlander, I think.
She's a Midlander, actually.
Oh, Midlander. Okay.
But technically, Highlander should be treated as its own, but it's not. It's actually a separate clan of yours. It's so crazy because, like, out of all of the races, Pure has the most difference between the clans. Because every other race, the difference is
Mom is
usually-
busy.
The only difference between the other clans usually is just a skin tone thing and maybe some minor decorations. Like with Aura, it's black horns versus white horns.
Sadly, I do
With
not have
Rugadines, it's a skin color thing. With Mikote, it's a skin color thing and fangs and eyes and stuff. It's very minor things. But with Pure, they go from scrawny to buff. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Well, there's also skin tone as well.
Not really. With yours, they have very similar skin tones across the board.
I do gotta say though, Nimtran, your hair, I love the twin tails like that.
Look at Mama spin in place.
It is cute.
She's drunk.
I'll do my imitation of Mama. The Mikote dance is the weirdest in the game. I don't fucking get it. Is it supposed to be like a Mexican hat dance?
Yeah.
What is the second date?
We can challenge that, you know.
I found notes for Elsie.
Oh yeah! They don't even try. It's like,
Or this.
I know exactly what you're doing there.
18?
Well, there's also this too.
I can't see this. There's a light.
Yeah.
They're black.
I'm pretty sure it's an 8. Because I'm giving it to her, I'm like, oh shoot, what if he's expired? Because
You do it heal ball.
In fact, plug in the lamp.
I freaking look at the Aurora
And don't pull
dance
out
for
my
Christ's
plug,
sake.
which is the white plug. Pull out the black one, the one that goes.
yeah, yours is like a gypsy.
Look at my Lala dance. I'm so cute. I shake my butt. I shake my butt. I shake the booty. Bow.
That's true.
There we go. I like the very.
Yes.
The second number,
Yeah,
2018. She's fine.
okay.
03, 2018. So March.
Alright.
I like the gold dance
No.
I
better.
was giving it to her and I was like,
No,
oh
that-
shit, I didn't even check expiration. They have expiration now.
Yeah, they do.
Expirations were.
They do.
They just don't mess with baby
That's
face.
only the second one. The best one's this one. This is the best.
Well, you saw the pictures I linked earlier, didn't you, Gail?
No, I didn't actually look at them.
You should. It's a Lalafell I made earlier.
I gotta go to work.
Gonna go to bed.
I know. Freaking, I don't know what Ender's doing. I know he's taking.
we can stop then.
Yeah, I'd say
You gotta
let's
go to
stop.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Boink.
This.
Tomorrow.
Oh
I got out before then. Yes.
Oh, I put my nice balance on you.
I got out. Fuck yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Someone pulled right as I clicked leave.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because I
same.
could leave as well.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm so sorry. Poor Andrew's gonna come back and be like, why am I dead? What the fuck happened?
Alright, I'm
Okay.
gonna log off the game now. I will catch you guys
We
later.
have raid. Our raid channel is created. We all have access to it because I made separate fucking things for everybody. So you know, you have the Silent Dragoon, Daddy Warrior, the Mommy, and all that good shit.
Oh my god. He's still not
It's
dead.
taking forever for him to die.
I just wanna go to work, guys.
Go to work, mommy.
Go to work.
I need to get out of the instance.
Please.
Oh.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, see you later. Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, when I get out of work, Shinryu.
Oh, yes.
When do you get off work?
At 2:30 Eastern.
Alright, yeah, I should still be on. Because I want to.
I will be, but I don't know if I'll be on the game or not.
Yeah, unfortunately, them trends got to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yes. And then tomorrow we will tackle the rest.
And we will down her. Roar!
We will farm her. And this time we won't get gypped out of a chest.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna clear it tonight so I can get
Okay.
it.
Yeah, me too. I want to get my weapon.
I know that Hector's wanted to do maps tonight. I don't know if you're down for that.
I don't even know where he is
Oh, I
right
just
now.
started DCing.
Well, it's because of the fact that we're raiding.
True, but
Yeah, I'll probably join a Shinryu depending on how if the servers are stable.
I'll probably be streaming Invader myself, so I don't think I'll be on.
Good night.
Good night, Sid.
Oh,
what is your stream channel, by the way?
Oh, I started DCing, guys.
Well, the
Rip me.
interesting thing, all you gotta do,
Oh.
Zach, is right-click and watch stream on his Discord.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, and then it goes straight to the Twitch page.
What? Oh, the fuck? I didn't know you could do that.
Got it set up to do that. Like, you can't get my switch that way.
Oh.
Nice carbuncle, I approve.
Miss Nom Nom. What is all that stuff on the side? Like Miss Om Nom, Tempest Jester, Kick Turns.
Whoever's hosting him and follow.
Kick
Oh.
turns. What?
Another one.
Yes. You're welcome.
Another one.
And another.
Yeah, I have it set up for that too. I just don't have like follower. Well, I do have like the fancy stuff on the side that shows all the recent followers and shit.
Actually, I'll go ahead and do that.
Another one.
Yeah, that's where one of our friends is kind of lucky. They have it free because they were an early adopter of it.
Well, he also, when it was in the Kickstarter phase, he gave a lot of money to the project.
But yeah, I need to go look at the O3S clear that you have.
I'll do this as well. Boop.
Is that the O3S and chill? Is that from that? Well, I can look at the raw stream and probably click it from there. Oh, that was some Shinryu there. Yeah, oh yeah, you were with us when we were doing Shinryu last night, or that day, or whatever.
He was also with. I jumped in this afternoon. Hector and him already had a party. I just jumped into it because they needed one more tank.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he got the codex.
I heard you guys put it on.
So he got both books.
Another one.
Oh, nice.
So he's got the dog. He's got both books. He had the scale, which to make the barding, which was all he was interested in. You really don't need the Shinryu anymore.
Lucky him.
I want my fucking. There's a couple weapons I want from him, and there's the dog. I mean, I want the dog.
You know, as it is right now, I have the Astrologian weapon that dropped for me. I have the Samurai weapon, and I have the White Mage one that I had to buy.
Chill.
I'm sorry, guys.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Okay.
They decided to assassinate you, Ender. Sorry.
Okay.
I think we found the key to like strong tanking though. It's just let the tank go idle after they go get hit. It took forever for it to kill you.
Yeah, Xenon had to go to work.
Yep.
Alright, sorry about that. The baby.
No,
is
you're
not
fine.
good.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
cool.
Everyone was trying
Tomorrow's
to-
another day.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah. What's up? No,
Why?
because I'm gonna do my own thing.
You know, just talk to him a little bit. Just say hi.
I have social anxiety. Know this.
Yeah, I know, but you can say hi.
I do say hi. I do say hi, but then all the time I'm doing my own thing.
Hey, Dreamer, tell her I said hi, Mom Drew.
Lols. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. And?
Oh yeah, nuts.
Mom, why? Why are you trying to force this?
Oh, nice. Yeah, it figures as soon as one person clears it. What the hell? Did they post the video? Oh, nice. I like that you had Grand Theft Auto music playing. It's great that freaking the GTA music was playing. Indeed, we did. Oh, I forgot to upload these parses. I will get on that right now. What's up? What? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's pretty nutty.
Why did you intimidate me so much then? Is it a Red Mage thing or is it a Rubican thing? Because people are racist against us, you know?
What the hell?
Seeing a Makoto with those werewolf ears is strangely adorable.
Yeah, I know, right?
the gambling addiction out of the way.
Yay! I have astrologian clears on my rankings. Goody!
There you go.
I didn't even think of that until I saw it on my thing. I was like, oh yeah. Get her done, I guess. Alright. Oh, hey, I found Waka. And he had a sex change.
Waka. Oh,
Oh, seriously, look.
did they have a quill on their head? Oh, see. They're talking about people's hometowns exploding being like fireworks.
Like Happy Festival fireworks, yeah?
Waka's a jerk.
I love Waka.
He's got a quill on his head. It's totally a quill. Totally a quill.
Where's the world first video?
Just go search Reddit.
Looks like it's on YouTube as well, though. Maybe. I know, like, I'm looking right here at the Angered video, and there's the second from, Yeah, I'm seeing the world... Oh, there it is. Here it is. It's Japanese. Okay. Yeah, a lot of them were former Lucrezia, I remember that.
Okay.
Oh, this is from the White Mage's perspective, too. Is it just me, or does this look sped up? Because it looks like it's playing at 1.5 times the normal speed.
It could be, or it could just be that illusion because you're watching somebody else play instead of playing yourself.
I think really what it might be is I'm having to watch it in 60 FPS, but they might be playing at like a 44 FPS because it looks unbelievably smooth.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes.
What?
So the dream snake eater.
What a thrill.
Yes. Yes. What gives away is the snake and the fucking it's just a ladder, so I'm like, yep, that's snake eating.
Yeah, the freaking ladder, you're right. So wait, Twitter can do a 280 character now?
Yeah.
It should be everybody. Damn you, Twitter.
I couldn't agree more.
Gotta make them Trump tweets longer.
What?
Does anybody else find that weird? He's president, but he doesn't.
That's fucking great. Yes, he did.
That is true, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Twitter deleted the president.
Yep. It was probably a disgruntled Twitter employee.
I agree.
I like how Ward's not on any of that.
All's good. Well, it's because everything Ultimate Coil does is magical. So it would make sense for Dark Knight to have an edge there.
Paladin Dark Knight, you would think.
Or edge on mitigation, at least.
Especially taking magic.
Warrior's still cooler, though.
Well, they do have a shield with Shake It Off. Oh. Well, they have Blackest Night, but not Party Wipe. True. Although one thing that kind of bugs me, and this video is no exception, it seems like a lot of the quote-unquote top dogs of rating, they always use not only ACT, which you expect them to use ACT, but they always have those weird call-out things as well, like the friggin' ACT triggers. And honestly, that kind of bothers me because it's like, oh yeah, sure, you cleared the hardest content, but you didn't do it fully under your own merit.
That's how you become top dog.
It's like they basically cheat, you know? It's a little irritating, but what can you do? I don't even, like, even if I wanted to use those triggers, I ain't got to.
Hey, now.
But oh, nice.
Yep, Warrior can do it.
Oh, you mean like this? Take a look at that.
Well, no, do you remember that time before, like back in the Realm Reborn, where you and I pretty much had to finish off the last 20% of Titan Extremes, man?
Was it extreme or hard?
It was extreme. We've done it with hard as well. Like, but yeah, the last 20%, you and I basically had to deal with it ourselves.
True. I think that one was hard because we tried to do that with extreme, but we ended up getting caught blocks by the double jail.
No, we beat it that time. That was during that frame when the double jail just happened. That was after all that crap. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the double jail killed the DPS because we couldn't kill the jails in time. Because you couldn't move because if you. Like you were constantly low on HP, and I had to keep healing you, so I couldn't put as much DPS out on the.
We didn't even worry about the exploding rock. You just healed us through it.
Well, I mean, this was when it was capped, though. We didn't have the sync option yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You powered us through the exploding rock because we took time to take on that rock. That would have screwed us, remember? When
yeah.
All of them formed the big circle.
We had to let the DPS die and just go from there. I didn't have the resource time to break them out of it. You're right.
Time to do some Revenester.
Let's just be honest though, at this point, so, you and I have 100% mastered the Titan fight.
Oh yeah.
At this point, I could solo it on any class because I basically have. well, at level 7. I went with the 60, I could do it on most of them.
Fucking doing it on content was fun, man.
What's funny is watching these guys do ultimate coil right. It looks like it's not so bad, but then again, they've ground this thing for like in 2 weeks.
Yeah, they should know it really well by this point.
Yeah.
People like us, effectively. Yeah. Essentially, people like us, like as a whole.
Yeah, but that almost takes away from the fun, though. Whenever there's a guide, I don't know. There's some fun at trying it yourself without looking at anything.
Yeah. Yep, and also too, even if they don't, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get one totem. Guess how many totems it takes to get the weapon? One. Exactly.
That's because it just.
The weapon and shield though, because that actually feels like it is a little unfair.
Well, that's because it's technically a trial, not a raid. That's.
Or wait, there is no ultimate shield, is there? It's just a sword, right?
There's a shield, isn't it?
It should be both together, because it wouldn't be right for their paladin to have to use 2 totems for their set instead of 1. There might not be a shield though, to be honest.
They wouldn't do that because that would throw the balance off. But,
Not really, because the ultimate or the shield, for example, would the Genji shield.
Yeah, because you have the Genji shield. They're still the same item level. You're right. Actually, it would be fair for them to get a shield if they get extra materia slots.
Yeah.
Now think about it.
Yeah, because the weapon's gonna have 3, obviously, and then the shield would probably have 2 if that were the case.
Yeah, that would be 100% fair.
Together?
How many materia slots does that shield have?
That makes
Okay.
New shield? Wait a minute, I thought doesn't the Genji shield have a materia slot?
This is my Carbo Eki, if I had one.
Weird! When did they stop putting materia slots on shields? Because I could have sworn the Alexander Creator shield had a materia. Oh my god. Fucking Mega Flare towers appear on the outside of the arena, half in the fire. Oh my god, wow. Oh my god, and you have to deal with Heaven's Fall? Oh my god. Really? Sweet mother of Jesus, they throw everything at you, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, I watched someone get up to Bahamut, like the fucking triple fucking, when Nail and Twintanya are there, it's like, you have to do dive bombs with twisters, with Mega Flare, with the fucking ground. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know? Oh god, Twintanya shows up and starts doing hacks now, Bahamut leaves. Fucking, you're dealing with Nail dive bombs or meteor streams with the freaking hatches going out that you have to Twintanya. Fucking Oh my god, what is it, Earthbreaker? Yep, Bahamut comes back, fucking does Earthshaker on 2 or 3 Earthshakers at the same time. Holy Jesus Christ. I could have sworn it did, what the fuck? No.
Now that I think about it, it's probably better that they do it that way because that would give.
That's it. Okay, that was the one.
I think they changed that.
Only had 1 slot too, I thought.
The reasoning for changing that makes sense if you think about it, though, because that gives Paladin a massive unfair advantage over the class because they have an extra materia slot over everyone.
Yo,
Oh my
Neon?
god.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Are you planning on doing any more World of Final Fantasy tonight or no?
I'm going to after I finish my hunts.
Cool. I may pop in at some point then, just to kind of hang out.
All those dragons around the edge of the arena.
Although I do want to say,
those fireballs. Holy
this morning I did a bit of grinding. I went to that dungeon up to a save point, and I'm saved so far into that last dungeon. So I have, or whatever this dungeon that I unlocked was. I'm guessing that's where the freaking Xenogears is.
If it's EX Dungeon Z, then yeah.
I don't know what the name of the dungeon is.
Oh god. During Terraflare, Twintanya and Nail show up.
Alright, I'll catch you later though.
Yeah.
I just wanted to find out if you're gonna be streaming it or not.
Yeah, it might be like an hour or 2 before.
Oh
I go, but yeah.
my god.
That's fine.
So you have to fight
Later,
Twintanya
guys.
and Nail at the
Talk to you later.
while Bahamut's charging an ether. Holy shit. Really? That's kind of ballsy, you know. Yeah, I'm at the part right now where Bahamut's charging Terraflare, Nail, and Twin are both out. So you got Lunar Dynamo with fireballs going off, and it's like, and Twisters. Twisters. He becomes Bahamut Fury. I know that much. Again, yeah. Hi, Cena.
Hey,
Oh.
Cena.
Oh, this is glorious.
You're supposed to be working, Cena.
Workity, workity, Cena. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm teasing them. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. That is glorious, yeah. And it makes even more sense if you played one. I did. I know he draws Phoenix. I knew he would do Exaflare. I freaking knew he would. I called that shit when I realized it became Bahamut. Oh my god, you get hit with down for the count, so you cannot fucking heal through the fucking Terraflare. What the hell, dude?
No, if they really wanted to be cheeky with this fight, though, they would have made it a 4-run fight and had the original Nail Von Darnus fight from 1.0 at the start.
Wait, they wiped? Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay, that's cool. What? Okay, that is actually badass. That is badass. You wipe. You wipe. But yet it's not a wipe. What the fuck? That's great.
It's a cutscene.
Kind of. Oh my god.
You get revived by Phoenix.
Yes.
Nice.
Terra Flare blows you up and Phoenix comes in and revives. Which is, that's a nice homage at what actually happened if you know the story from 1.0 to 2.0. Because in 1.0, when Bahamut does Terra Flare, oh no, it destroys the Orzia. It kills everybody there. Everybody that's on that arena.
All the survivors of the Warriors of Light.
Becomes Phoenix and then rebuilds the entire arena. That's also, or the entire island. That's also why, like, Gridania and certain places are a little bit off because he used Ether to reconstruct it, so he might have gotten some things wrong.
As I said, technically the only survivors of that are the Warriors of Light. Like,
Yeah.
assist players were the only survivors from that.
Well, that and the Grand Company leaders.
But that's pretty much because we were Deus Ex Machina away to safety.
Yep. And I have the legacy mark to prove that I was there.
I was there.
Same.
That was an insane cutscene. I loved it.
I just wish the overworld felt like 1.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of an era. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
I was actually part of that. Well, at least I tried to be, but the servers kept crashing on.
Same.
They probably were. I thought something was up when the arena wasn't resetting. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a delay there. You're like, wait.
Again, they should have had like at the start of that. It should be a forerun one. They should have had the original fight with the El Von Darkness.
Yeah, really. The actual Nail Von Darkness.
Yeah.
Or no, the one we found in 1.0 was still the fake, I think.
Yeah, still the fake.
No, that fight wasn't.
I don't remember. I could have sworn that was still a fake. It was still his
Could have
sister.
been.
Because I think the lore says that the
Oh, that is
actual
right,
Nail
yeah.
died like
It is still the fake, yeah. It's still the fake.
Can't remember.
It's his sister.
But it would have been cool to see that fight again.
Yep. It's Deus Darnus later on when Bahamut takes her up as a thrall, so.
No, it's always been Nail Deus Darnus.
She was Nail Von Darnus. Or Nail Von Darnus.
You sure about? Oh yeah, you're right. Because even in 1.0, when she became Bahamut's thrall, thanks to Dalamud, she became Nail Deus. So that's when she unlocked her full power. Right?
Yeah.
That's right. I know.
Yep, see, right here. Losing a fierce battle, hoping to use the party as sacrificial offerings, Nail resorted to bathing in Dalamud's light to form power, losing what was left of their mind and becoming a being of pure hatred and destruction.
Yep.
So she went from Von Darnus to Deus Darnus.
Yeah, because like lore-wise, Nail, the ex of Gaius is way more evil than Nail, because Nail was just trying to do for the greater good, whereas Gaius. But we'll just look at the Realm Reborn. He was willing to sacrifice all of his allies for power for the Empire. We still don't technically know if Gaius is dead.
That's true. We never actually saw him die.
We just saw an explosion.
Yep.
And I mean, for fuck's sake, we thought, fuck, what's his name?
Wahabre.
No,
Ah, Brea, the fucking Alamegan Legolas.
the Almegan Legolas. Yeah, that guy. No.
Yeah.
The dude that wields the hammer spear
Oh, Gerd White, yeah, Gear White.
thing. No, Nero.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
remember we thought we lost Nero in
World of Darkness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hi guys, I'm over
What's
here.
up? Yeah, what's up?
He lost this crystal glow though.
Although it was funny too that he does that, Sid and him start fighting, and you're like, you know, one of the options is like, I'm leaving.
It looks to me like Bahamut loses a lot of defense because he came back at full HP, but they're melding him pretty quick.
Yeah, if he's weaker at that point, which makes sense. If he's weaker, like if he's weaker after the Terra Flare, he probably dumped a lot of energy in that.
I'm guessing the Ankh-Morns are the Exaflares. It's either, well, that right there might have been Exaflare, where he did all the arrows and stuff around the edge of the arena. That might. All I know is Exaflare is more powerful than Mega Flare, Giga Flare, Terra. It's more powerful than all of those. My God.
I mean, Ultimate Coil looks like it's gonna be fun. Like, if we ever get to that point, I'd love to do that fight.
Yeah, it looks like it would be really, really fun for the first time around.
Yeah. Oh shit. Bail out, bail out.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I'm doing fucking Ravenastor. Hopefully I can get my samurai boots. I'm wanting them. Oh, by the way, Zach, did you finally get that Argoth card, by the way?
No, not yet.
Ah, I got some bad news for you.
You just got it.
I got it earlier today.
That's fine.
Whoa, shit.
Oh. I didn't sleep well. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Flume Toads.
I do have to wonder what Bahamut Fury's enrage would be. Most likely a field-wide Exaflare or something.
If he has an enrage.
Oh, you know he probably does. I would say he does. Every other, like Twitania has.
I mean, I'm sure he does, but I mean, at that point, adrenaline's so high. You better kill it.
Yeah.
True.
Unless you just die from mechanics.
Damage from mechanics, or just that lack of damage.
Yeah, I looked over the 04S mechanics and stuff. Some of those are kind of confusing and nutty as well. I kind of understand the gist of it though. But one of the things that's seen on Link, the guy's not very clear as to what to do. It's the one with all the pictures and stuff, the PDF. Because one of them says those with this marker need to die, and I'm like, what? That don't sound right. You know.
She's yelling in my chat, I can explain 04S.
Well, confusing probably isn't the right word. Just like there's a lot to keep track of. More like, you know.
I mean, it looks like it's simpler. Like,
Oh yeah, it
more
does look simpler than 03S, absolutely. But I get the feeling the difficulty with 04S is
It's just gonna hit hard.
Yeah, where mechanically it's easy, but he's gonna hit like a Mack truck.
Yeah, he's gonna hit like a freight train. But in that case, if it's more so numbers with us than mechanics, that's a lot better for us.
Oh yeah.
Because at that point, then it's not so much keeping track of that; it's just.
She's saying the forced death marker. It's like halicarnassus when you're doing Animal Farm. You have to fail the mechanic. It's a fail. You got to fail the mechanic.
Okay.
Please refer to my chat because she's just typing all in it.
Well, I'm not in it right now, but.
Yeah.
But like, the one thing said they need to die, but I don't think that's accurate. It seems like you just have to fail one of the mechanics to. That's it.
It's probably it's probably like a word for like zombification or something.
Maybe.
Kind of like when you're fighting Forgal, you have to get the gradual zombification before he doesn't. Yeah, so Megadeth doesn't kill you. I think it's kind of like that.
Of course, what's funny is once I saw Megadeth, the first thing I thought of was not Final Fantasy X, it was the band.
Yeah. But the other thing too, though, is like in an earlier mechanic, it's like, oh, this thing's like colors from Sephiroth. You have to opposite side. So like, and then it also states that like, if you take color that is matching your debuff, you will die.
Yeah.
And yet then it also says in order to get rid of the black and white debuff from another mechanic, you must eat the same color as your other debuff for this mechanic, and I'm like, well, that'll kill you, right? So, but yeah, I watched a video on 04S on Neo and no one died, so I don't get the wording there.
It sounds like...
I imagine for that mechanic, it's flipped.
I don't know.
You would typically die in the first one where you pair up, but in the second one where you pair up, you don't.
I guess it's just one of those things we'll have to wait until we see it to fully understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see it,
you'll shipwrecks.
Have you guys played 04S before?
No, I've never been in 04.
And Xenon's been close.
Xenon's been, I think, 1%, 2%, 4%, 7%.
Oh wow!
Ouch.
I was in chat with her. I was in chat with her when she got that 1%, and she was literally losing her mind.
Oh, poor mommy. Mommy.
Well, here's to hoping that we'll get it done.
I think that's gonna be, for Call Me Crazy, I think it's gonna be easier in 03. Because if it's less mechanically intensive, I think it's gonna be better for us. It was mainly mechanics that fucked us in the first place when it comes to 03.
Yeah, but don't misunderstand, it's still mechanically intensive, it's just the mechanics aren't it.
Yeah. If there's not as many, then we'll probably.
Well, there's no forced march mechanic for you.
Yeah, and that one really skipped. And there's no reapers as far as I know from that fight.
No, but there's something potentially worse.
Yeah, potentially.
Xenon said, "Just watch the video. You'll understand."
No, I did watch the video. Still didn't understand.
Well, it's because he's the type of personality he knows by doing.
I wish Growl Gaming had a 04 and 03 video because he explains stuff so simply. He makes it so easy to understand, but I don't think he's even.
I didn't watch the Miztech one. I might have to take a look at that one.
Yeah, watch the Miztech explains stuff pretty good.
He's certainly better than Mr. Happy. And that's not to say that Happy doesn't make good guides. He does. It's just he drones on too much.
He's
too much minutia.
Let me show you a good video. Let me find this guy. This gentleman right here makes the best guides on the YouTubes.
Oh my god. That reminds me though. One time when I was bugging for A11S, I mean I had to fight on farm, but I didn't have. I was doing A11S, and what's really is I was in a group that was largely from, I think it was Sargatanas. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure on that. No, it was Gilgamesh. My bad. They were all from Gilgamesh. 5 of them at least. And they botched every mechanic. Like every mechanic. They were not doing them right. And they ended up, vote abandoning or whatever. And, they were blaming me for not doing the mechanics right. I was doing every mechanic right. I didn't botch but maybe one mechanic when I got a little flustered at them.
There.
And I was, I was like talking about, oh, I used Mistech's guide and it got me through everything. And they're like, oh, Mistech makes crappy guides. And I was defending her guides because they got me through it. It doesn't matter if it's like perfectly optimal. Did it clear the fight? Yes, then it's good, right? And they ended up kicking me, calling me fucking autistic. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? They were the autistic ones. If
People are fucking assholes. Okay, let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you what happened to me today. I joined a Shinryu EX party around 4 o'clock. No, it was about. This is like 1 o'clock.
Anything wrong with being autistic, by the way?
I joined the party. I sit in the party for 45 minutes waiting for people to join, and I'm like the second person in the party, so I'm sitting there for like 45 minutes, and the party fills, and then the party leader is like, "Hold on." So like, let's go ahead and do this first and get it out of the way. Cues us for V1S.
Oh God.
And I withdraw, and I was like, "What, really?" And she's like, "You can do V1S. You've cleared it." And I was like, "No." And then she cues us again, so I withdraw again. I'm like, "Look, I'm in a static. I can't go to V1S. Are we going to Shinryu or not?" And they were like, "Yeah, after V1S." Cues us again. I withdraw and leave, and then I got locked out for 30 minutes because of that shit. Because I had to withdraw 3 times.
What the fuck?
Because people are stupid. It's mainly selfishness. They just want shit out of the way and done, but they don't
I thought
realize.
the party wasn't even for Shinryu, or I mean V1.
It was for Shinryu.
Yeah.
And I had another.
Stupid.
I had another party where I joined, and their friend was a crafter, but when they went back over to the DPS, it was Summoner. And they asked me, could I go Red Mage? I'm like, well, I'm here for the Summoner book because I really need it. And they tell me, and this happened, I think, yesterday. They tell me, oh, well, if you go Red Mage, we'll give you the Summoner book. Our Summoner's like 1 totem away from getting a Summoner book, so it's no big deal. So, reluctantly, I went as Red Mage. We get in the fight, we clear it, and lo and behold,
the Summoner book drops.
The Summoner book drops. I greet it, and the Summoner needed it.
Ooh.
And then he literally types in chat in the most snarky way, well, I guess I got 2 weapons now. And then I was like, really? That pissed me off so much.
I do not blame you.
People are stupid like that, and again, greedy. It
I
comes
mean,
down to people are greedy.
I mean, I don't think that was more of being stupid. I think that was more of just being an asshole.
Which, being an asshole is typically stupid. Because the way that...
Did the Summoner agree to that?
Yeah.
Then it was being an asshole then.
Yeah.
Now, to give the benefit of the doubt, and that's not, it could be that he forgot that he agreed to that and just clicked me by happenstance, or...
No, he know what he did. Because he rubbed it in my face.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Like, you don't agree to that, and then the party leader agreed to that. So I'm cool with it as far as, as long as I get what I need. The shit drops, and then you automatically are like, oh, fuck that, I got 2 weapons now.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
I mean, that's just...
The way I look at it is like, it's way to be an idiot, because now you're destroying your reputation for what?
Oh, they all...
Weapon.
He got blacklisted, and all the people that I assumed were associated with him got blacklisted. And I did that association based on what server they were on, so I might have blacklisted some actual good people, but homie, don't play that.
I blame him.
I mean, that's why I'm saying that he was an idiot, because it destroys his reputation.
And it also causes guilt by association, too.
Yeah, it destroys a lot of things just because you want to be a little bit greedy.
Yeah.
That shit happens, and people end up regretting it.
Like, you remember Hala who ran with us the other day?
Yeah.
He was on our FC Shinryu farm. Like, I invited that guy to the FC Shinryu farm because
Oh, nice.
he was such a cool guy, and he tanked. And he tanked with Yu, so.
Yeah,
was-
like Hala, I don't have a problem with. Hala's cool.
There's cool people in this game, but there's a lot of assholes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it comes to the higher tier content.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No fucking doubt. Actually, it's kind of funny that you said that. Because the first time going through Shinryu and learning it and everything of that nature, we had this fucking high-end fucking warrior try to come up being Billy Badass. And I'm like, I outlined exactly the strategy we were doing. He was like, okay. And then goes into it and he provokes. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay. I'm guessing if he provoked it, he wants it. But apparently, then he bitched later after we wiped. You're not holding hate, so I had to take it. And I'm like, you provoked. I'm going to assume you want it. And he's like, well, you don't know the fucking provoke shirt strategy? We never discussed that. I know how to do that. Do you know how to do that? I'm like, do you know that you need to communicate? Communication's a lost art. He's like, whatever, you're fucking bad.
Yeah, and then he claims you didn't know the basics, and it's like,
yeah, I'm like,
no.
fine. Get out of here. Communication is a lost fucking art.
Like, the thing is, like, Provoke Shirk is a good tactic in a way, because it's like both tanks can be in their DPS stances, you don't need to use any hate rotations, therefore increase DPS. That's good, but you need to communicate that that's what you're doing. And the fact of the matter is, it wasn't like, you know, because Dreamer thought he was just trying to tank it. He thought he was trying to do a tank swap. Fair enough. So the way that exchange should have happened was, oh, hey, I'm just doing this thing to help both of us hold hate. Oh, neat. I didn't think of that. Cool. Boom. Let's try it again.
I wasn't sure you were doing that type of strategy. Cool. You know, I would have been cool. I would have tried.
Yeah. It's just like, why the hell did he have to go ballistic and nuclear right away?
Because he assumed. He assumed that's what we were doing. He assumed that I would follow without question, and he assumed that I would just read his mind. And that's the problem.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is not everybody plays at the high tier, high level. We're mid-core casual. Some of us are a bit more hardcore than the others, for sure. But that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you play at the high-end level. You gotta have communication to let them know, I'm doing this.
Yeah, communication is basic.
That warrior is one of the perfect examples of people who think they're badass often suck without their group. Like, you can see them, they're like 80th or like 95th percentile and above on FF logs, but then you see them in casual content or like in Shinryu farm, and they are the worst player you'll ever meet. Like, their DPS sucks, they're always dying to mechanics because they're not dodging them, they're the ones constantly blaming the healers. It's like, no, get the fuck out, you're a bad player, goodbye. I don't care if you're world first ultimate foil, you suck. Because you can't function without your team. Period.
Well, what it comes down to in the end is everyone who is like that has the biggest fucking ego.
Oh yeah.
And they don't know how to pocket that shit when you're with people that you don't know.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good one for you. I can't remember
Most
what
people
we
don't
were,
appreciate that type of shit.
I can't remember what it was that we were doing. It was either Bane or it was turn 1 of the coil. I don't remember. I think it was either one of those. I feel like it. This was when coil was still relevant, like binding coil, not second coil, not third coil. No, binding coil. And I think we were doing either that or Ultima's Bane. I don't remember, but we were sort of late to the party when we first tried it. But we get this black mage in the group that refused to do mechanics. In fact, they weren't even using fire. They weren't using fire at all. They were just Blizzard 3, Blizzard 3, Blizzard 3. Their damage was awful. And when we called them out on that and say they weren't using a proper black mage rotation, which, by the way, we actually did have a good black mage with us. They just were on Ninja at the time or something. And their rotation was god fucking awful. When we called them out on that, you know what they say? I'm good. I've cleared Twin Tanya 10 times. And I'm like, good job. Great. I'm really glad that you can clear Twin Tanya, but you suck at this.
Slow clap.
Yeah.
Yeah, You know, fucking trolls, man. Especially fail trolls at that.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I might actually still have that chat log.
I love people that
don't
once they get
bring up the old chat log.
once they get to a certain achievement, people get fucking stupid because it's like,
Yeah, they do.
okay, you got that achievement, great. It doesn't mean you're infallible. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean you're a god. It means that you achieved something. Congrats. All right.
I mean, he individually did not. Who left? Oh, never mind. Someone just. We get our 8th, and then a DPS leaves.
Oh,
Awesome.
Just imagine, guys, how far we'd be if scientists took the same mentality as people play these games.
Oh my god.
We would be really far behind that.
yes, we would.
Just can't have that type of mentality.
It's pretty much like this game is like the movie fucking Idiocracy.
Yeah.
We haven't
But,
reached that level yet. Not yet.
Here's what really
We
sucks.
haven't changed something's name to be buttfuckers yet.
It's true.
I'll be honest. Excuse me, Serena. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
This raid tier has been the first raid tier I've made it past the 3rd floor. I started raiding with Alexander, creator, and I've seen some of the just stuff people will say and do in freaking high-end content because they don't care, and then they'll say, "Oh, you're garbage," when it's not true.
Yeah.
Like, I had a what was it? It was I think it was an 8-11 learning party, and I joined, and someone immediately said, "Summoner has the lowest DPS in this game," and I said, "Hold up! I bet you I can out DPS everyone in here." And they didn't say nothing. We went in, we wiped for about an hour, and then after that, I was in their Discord, but I wasn't talking. I had myself muted. And I post the log in their Discord. I out DPS'd their freaking, I think they had a Dragoon by like 500 DPS. And then I just type, I'm like, okay, anyone got anything to say to this? And then someone typed, "You're trash," and then they banned me, well, they kicked me from their Discord.
Yeah, more sounds like they just got humiliated.
Sounds like they got butt hurt.
Yeah, they got humiliated.
That's
And they didn't like it.
I hit like 28, and their next highest was like 23.
Now
That's
here's the funny thing. And this is my mentality on everything. Okay, I don't give a fuck how good you are. What makes you good? A good player or a trash player depends on one thing: attitude.
Yep.
You can't teach it. You cannot teach it. You can teach somebody to be good at anything in this fucking world, except for what is innately built into yourself. Typically, that's the attitude.
Well, there is the argument of nature versus nurture, you know, because
Yeah, but I don't consider nurture a teaching aspect. Like, you can teach attitude when they're growing up.
Yeah.
That's when everyone's receptive.
you're usually shaped by those around you, though, when it comes to attitude. That's,
Yeah.
What kills me though,
Yes.
some people, it's like, why waste your breath? Like, what do you think you're gonna do? Oh, you're trash. You suck. You're bad. Why are you wasting your breath? Like, what's the point? Do you feel big? Like, really, what's the entire point of that? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you look good. Doesn't make me look bad. It just shows you as an asshole that no one wants to associate with. Because really, if you think I'm bad, tell me why I'm bad, and don't go spouting off. Oh, well, you're not a good player, and I'm like, no, that doesn't help. I want to get better. I don't want to be the best. So linking me guides of the best ain't gonna do me shit if it's just gonna make nothing, make me make things even more complicated.
I want to interject a little bit on that, Luke. That's something that's kind of lost, especially with internet culture now, is that art of
communication for one.
Well, not communication, but constructive criticism.
Yes.
You just calling somebody a stupid asshole that can't play. That's not benefiting anyone.
Yeah.
But if you want to throw out tips like, "Hey, won't you try this and see if it helps your performance?"
Yeah. Now, okay,
Yeah.
I'll be straight up honest, and this is not meant to dig at our samurai. You know, Kaylin, she's a friend of ours, but admittedly, she's not the best. We don't complain because she's trying and she's constantly improving and she has the right attitude.
She's willing to take advice. She's always willing to take advice.
And here's the thing: like when we first started, her DPS, I hate to say it, but it was trash.
It was really garbage.
I was really close to out-damaging her on White Mage. Okay. It was that bad, but we got together. I practiced my own samurai. I looked at the guides. I practiced it myself, and I was like, "Huh, are you doing this and this?"
Well,
and
she was also taking advice from another friend of ours who's not.
Which was really bad advice.
Which was really bad advice. Yeah.
But anyway, so I started coaching her with what I knew of, frankly, isn't much, but it's what I knew, and I was practicing it myself based on other guides. And I gave her the 110 open, which is really good when you're starting out. It's really good DPS. It's consistent. It helps you line up your cooldowns. It's good, right? Mm-hmm. It's not the best, but it's good. It's consistent, and that's the point. I was practicing that, and I was giving her tips along the way. I came to find out she wasn't using Hagakure at all, like at all. And I'm like, you might want to. And she's like, well, why? I was like, well, here's the thing. You actually get more DPS out of Hagakure and 4 Shinkens than you will out of that mid-area Sasageka.
Yep.
You know. And from there, well, you see her DPS. It's still not exactly where it should be. It should be still slightly higher with the gear she has.
It jumped leaps and bounds what she was doing.
Yeah, it jumped leaps and bounds, and I'm proud of that. And that's the thing that people don't understand. You don't have to be the best as long as it's adequate. Yes, you should always strive to be better. Yes, you should always practice and all this other stuff. That's true. But don't treat this game as a goddamn job.
Well, here's the kicker.
That's it. You know.
Here's the hilarious part, Zach. Look at her numbers. Her numbers are not comparably
they're not
good.
terrible. They're not terrible.
Not terrible. They're not overwhelmingly good like you see on FF logs. However, there's one thing that she can say that she's done that most people cleared 03S.
She's cleared 03S. I mean, other players can say, "Oh, well, she was just carried." No, it ain't about that. She pulled her own weight.
She pulled her own weight, and your data logs prove it. Like it's a matter of she's done her shit.
Now, granted, she ranks rather low on FF logs, but that's, again, whatever.
I want to throw this out there. Big dick DPS doesn't mean shit if you can't do mechanics.
Exactly. And that's what she accomplished.
Here's the thing. There's 2 really important things when it comes to rating, and these are the only things that matter. And what I mean by that is in the grand scheme. This doesn't apply for any other marriage. Only 2 things that matter. Did you do the mechanics? Did you get the clearance? That's it.
Yep.
That's the only things, literally the only things that matter. If you have other things, like you're in the world first race or whatever, other things start to matter, sure.
Well, that gets some
food starts to matter, gear starts to matter better, rotation starts to, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, at the core, at the generic level, the only 2 things that matter: did you do the mechanics right? Did you clear?
Yep.
And then again,
most people don't really care about that either, about being world first or anything of that nature. They just want to get it done.
no, the person tethered to me was running with me, so I ran back.
Ooh.
And then they ran towards me, so my chain popped, and then I couldn't get in position for title.
Oh. That sucks.
Well, that's where Surecast can come in handy, but I don't know if you have room to set that on your summoner.
I don't use Surecast.
For that fight, it might be a good idea too, just for situations like that. I don't use it either, but if there's benefit of it in a specific fight, yeah, I'll try to slot it in somewhere. Actually, that's one of the things I hate about the cross system. I don't like this idea of you have all of these moves that can be beneficial in certain situations, but you have to pick them. So,
Alright, let's shake off the goblins, boys.
Yeah, but that's like that's more of a personal preference issue. Because really, it's not that bad to alter your crossroad. It's just it's a minor nuisance.
What was I going to say? I was going to say about the whole stag thing. It doesn't matter what one person's doing. It don't matter what they're doing. It matters that we synergize well together, and that we work well together. That's the most important. And we're essentially not one person's carrying the team. We're carrying each other, essentially.
That's exactly how I view it. That's exactly how I.
I mean, yeah, I do probably the most DPS right now, but that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
It just means I got good DPS. It's just only because I've been playing Summoners since I started playing this game.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing, and this is what it really boils down to. The reason that people want to do as much DPS as that for every member, not just one or two, is because they feel that skipping mechanics is more important than doing mechanics. And in some cases, they're right. Like A11S, if you can skip fucking the Lapis phase, hell yeah, that makes that fight easier.
It's beautiful.
But that's one of those things. It's like just because you can't skip it doesn't mean you're bad. It means you're not as good.
We can skip it,
whatever.
Yeah, like.
Masses though, is there? I don't think there is.
Not that we know of. We don't have enough DPS even in the game yet to know that.
I've never even heard anybody being able to. So I think hers is scripted in the way you don't skip.
No, yeah. I'm sure there's phases you can skip. It's just we don't have the gear to really know right.
Well, her fight is really rigorously scripted mechanically that it could be possible that down the line skipping mechanics would be difficult.
True.
Yeah, think of
where it stacks multiple mechanics and
think of F3 Extreme. F3 Extreme is a great example. If you skip mechanics, you're gonna die.
Yes.
But that's just it though. Like they care about speed. Like they want to grind. This is gonna, by the way, but to me it represents the overall mentality that they seem to have. Even if they say they don't have it, just not. This is on a person by person level, but in the general consensus, the general mentality of Raiders seems to be get better, clear the fight 1 second faster. They start to adopt the mentality of a speedrunner, where they will grind month and month and month just to clear the fight literally 0.01 seconds faster.
Yeah, it's the whole Zervon skip sword kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, some people will have that mentality, and it's okay to have that mentality, but make sure that the entire group agrees to that first.
Absolutely.
Because other than that, that's kind of dickish.
See, I'm one of those players that I can adapt to any situation. Fine, why not? I'll give it my best shot. I can't promise you perfection, but I'll give it my best shot. You know what I mean? I'm not going to grind it for months and months and months to clear 0.01 seconds faster. I ain't about that. But if 7 of the 8 other people are, I'll either do one of two things. I will give it my all and adapt and try to get what they want, or I'll leave. I'll say, look, I'm not very valuable for this type of run. And to me, that's what really matters. Because the thing is, I don't want to do a speed run. Why would I? It kills the fun of it.
I just want to kill it. You don't care how fast you do it. Just want to do it.
I just want to fucking do it. Because think about this. I mean, it's more so just a fraction of players haven't even cleared it, much less speed ran it. Yeah. A small fraction of players, like a really small fraction of players, care about speedruns.
Oh my god, tank move.
I like this old content. I can understand why. Because people want to get away from that content. They just want to. It's just grinding. It's not fun to them. It's just grinding.
Yeah.
So I can understand.
In certain situations, I can understand the speedrun. When I was, oh my god, it's hard getting a slow Garuda.
It's kind of dirty to people experience it for the first time.
Yeah,
dude, that pissed me off so much. Okay, check this out. This, I have very valid reasons to be pissed at this. I don't know if you were around for this, Stratus, but way back at the very, 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 very start of A Realm Reborn, okay, Vel and I were already level 50 before we played A Realm Reborn. We had every class that was available at the time, every combat class. We had those all at level 50. So we got up to the MSQ, we blitzed through it because we didn't have to stop the level. We did all the story, we did all that. And on the second day after ARR had launched, we got up to Castor Meridian in the Praetorian. Okay? Second day. The second motherfucking day. Not second week, second day. And there were already people going, skip the cutscenes! skip the cutscenes! Oh my god, skip the cutscenes!
Oh yeah.
It's my first fucking time. I ain't skipping the cutscene. You can watch them in the interim. I don't care. The context
It's
is
not the
lost.
same. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, give me a fucking break. Like, I could understand if this was like 2, 3, 4 months in, where like everybody was gonna do. Now you're picking up the stragglers. Sure, why not? But not the second motherfucking day. Back the fuck off, kid. You know?
I don't know. It seemed to flip back around now. It's like, just enjoy the cutscenes while we plow through it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, thankfully, thank God, SE made the party finder thing that actually says no skipping cutscenes or whatever it is.
No, most people now, like, get on like roulette. They're pretty chill. They're like, just enjoy the cutscenes. They don't care.
Yeah. And that's how it should be, man.
We'll plow through it. The only bad part is you're plowing through it, so you're not getting to see the fight.
Yeah, but that's whatever. Because I mean, really, if they want to see the fights, they. So that's whatever there. You know, because the fights you don't need much context.
It's not
It's
even
the
the
story
same
that
fight
you do.
anymore. Like the way you do it now, it's not even the same fight as it was when it released.
I mean, really, if you want to have the same experience, though, if that's the case, get 8 friends together, or 7 other friends, I should say, and do it minimum eye level, no sync, or no level cap, or the sync, not unsync. There we go. I'll get it right in a minute. You know, and that right
What
there,
upset me
that'll.
that is that all the effort they put into that story bit there. That was, and then people want to skip it. Like,
Yeah. That part was awesome in that story, man.
Here's the thing that really sucked. The very first time we did Praetorium, we had a paladin that was really, really gung-ho, and they were like, skip the cutscenes, skip the cutscenes, skip the every cutscene, skip the cutscene, skip the cutscene. This paladin wiped the party because me and the other healer refused to skip the cutscene. They ran on ahead, pulled shit, and then they tried to blame me and the other healer for not healing. It's like, bitch, please, we were in the cutscene. And everybody started railing on this paladin, and they left.
This scholar just mitigated all the damage from Protostar. Holy shit.
Nice.
Like,
yeah, like, here's the thing. That paladin leaving wouldn't be bad now, because you can usually get it in seconds, sometimes, depending on, like, the track time or whatever. But back then, this was a Realm Reborn Day 2. I guarantee you very few people were actually at level 50.
I had the solo tank on warrior a couple times just people doing that shit.
Yeah. And the thing is, our very first Praetorium, that paladin left when we had 90 minutes left. We were only in there for 30 minutes. That's not really a long time with people walking in the cutscene. We had to wait. We had to wait for another tank to show up in the instant. And I'm surprised that all the DPS stuff with us too, the other healer. Because it was just me and Vel. It was a tank and a white mage, and that was it. It was warrior plus white mage, and that's all we had. That was actually in the party. Like, in the party.
I
Like,
know
everyone else was up.
through YouTube channel now, so you need to get these type of moves like this and just get into rant mode like you are.
Yep.
And have story time with Serenia.
Story time with Serenia would actually be really good, and you can have special guests.
Anyway.
Man, when you get in these rant modes,
Entertaining is
rapid fire.
But no, anyway though, like I said, I'm surprised that Paladin, and we had to sit there and wait for over an hour to finally get another tank. We get that other tank, and then it got down to the wire. I think we finally beat the final fight with Ultima Weapon and Mahabrea with like 2 minutes left on the clock because, well, it was our first time doing the fight. We didn't really know what we were doing or knew the mechanics. There was no one there to explain it, so we blind to that shit. We still got through it. My God, man, that Paladin, I will never forget them. Even though I might have forgotten their name, I know that they were a pure female, Midlander. I know that. I don't remember their names for the life of me, though. They were rude as hell. You know?
Yep. Some people are like that. They think the world revolves around them. No, it don't.
Now, granted, it doesn't revolve around us either, so we can't expect them to abide by it. But I would
But
like
here's the thing,
to
though.
the majority.
We're not assholes like them.
That's also true.
We understand. So we will help people out.
Dude, remember Saturday night when we had when we were trying to get our O3S cleared, and we had that one samurai that refused to join our voice chat?
Yeah. Well, she refused to join our voice chat, and she kept on doing things way when I gave her macro.
Yeah, you kept telling her exactly how we were doing it. They weren't And then they were like, every time we watched, they were like, really? Like they were getting really, really snarky. Like they were trying to be like like they were acting like someone who had cleared. Yeah, they acted like they were someone who has cleared it like multiple times or whatever. And then it came to find out they've never cleared it at all, at all. And they were just trying to get carried. They were
her damage was extremely bad.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too. Like, not only would she not join our Discord, she even blatantly said, you know, people who need voice chat are mental. She's like, only mentally people need voice chat. She didn't
say mental, but she said mentally.
Mentally ill.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, don't be a jerk. You know?
I mean, we got rid of her. So, I mean, we got rid of her.
But here's the thing. On the very first pull after we replaced her, we knocked it out. Well, no, it was the second or third, but we got it pretty damn quick after that, after we replaced the tank and the samurai. Although, realistically, the tank wasn't bad. It's just they weren't really meshing well with our strategy.
Well, it was not just meshing well, but it was a matter of she actually was not doing too hot. She
might have been drunk or something.
She might have been, but at the same time, it was funny because she bitched at me later on.
How dare you say booze is a detriment when booze my abilities tonight.
Yeah, but you're DPS, dude. Your responsibilities are a lot less there.
I mean, so y'all know, and y'all haven't known me for long, so I'll just let y'all know. I've been playing this game since like 3.1.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't been playing long, but I've caught on to it pretty quick. And I didn't start getting to end game probably until earlier this year or late last year. So, I mean,
cool.
That's just me though.
No, I mean, welcome to the game. It's always good to have new blood.
Yeah.
We're old vets.
Yeah.
Well, my FC leader's got a legacy character on, I think, Excalibur.
Cool. Yeah, we're old.
Oh, used to play on Japanese server. That was chaos.
That was funny. That shit was fun.
No, that was Masamoon.
Yeah. You're an asshole.
You're an asshole. You're an absolute asshole.
Although, ironically enough, I think Masamoon is on the Chaos Data Center.
You know how long Xenon's been playing?
Yeah, she said December.
December. Yeah.
Wait, December of
last year.
Yeah.
Holy
well, of course last year, dude, because it hasn't come out here yet.
I remember when she was like a level 14 archer, and we were escorting her around. I was escorting her around with Sval as a warrior, helping her like she would. Our friend Sval.
I think I might know that guy if it's who I think it is.
Oh, Sval.
VAL.
Svalheim Ezreal.
Yep, I know that guy.
Yeah, that's one of our friends. He was an old raid leader, but that's in the past. That's the dark ages, and by the dark ages I mean it was just
Camelot.
It was when I raided and I was miserable because I wasn't having fun, and the rest of our stack was not having fun. And
I think Zaval was in my second or third raid group. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but
I think he was in my third one actually. Team Moogle or something like that.
Well, let him finish.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
But I remember when we escorted her around and we were helping her kill mobs to help her level faster. And look at her now. Look at her. She's doing 04S.
She's doing good. But again, she's also has the proper attitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she does. Is that she has a great attitude, you know, it's like we want to run forever if we could.
Yeah, she's positive.
Yep.
And I can safely say she's one of my dear friends. And I'm glad I met her. Because I would have met y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad we found Xenon.
Glad we found you too. I mean, it found everybody. Because now we're actually accomplishing shit. You know, we've had so much problems with not only DPS, but we had problems with tanks, at least in this tier, because fucking the tanks that we've had to shuffle out 3 of them you know, and they flaked. Like most of them flaked.
I'm
Yeah.
just telling you, I could technically do it. I'm geared for it. It's my secondary job, but it's not my passion.
I know, and that's exactly why I said no. Because I want. The reason why I took a paladin main for this tier is because you wanted red mage, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna help you out.
I was looking forward to red mage so much, and now I've actually fell in love with it.
Exactly.
So much that I keep trying to put myself on every corner. It's frustrating because you see so many guys, and the calculations are weird as hell for red mage.
They are. But see, that's exactly it though. That's why
But it's not a normal class.
I said no. I'm like, you know what? No, I went main paladin purely so. Purely so you can have the red mage fun.
Here you go, Dratus. Take a
If
look
I
at who the
had
Dark
a-
Knight is in this thing.
You knew how much I meant to you.
I attempted to like just waste lots of time and money and see how well.
Look at him, man. I'm in the middle of a Shinryu. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
That's
spells.
also from my third rate. That was one I was talking to Keon about the other day.
I really want that Omega body piece for made. It's delicious. It's fast.
We will nab it. We will definitely nab it. All we do. Fuck me, I gotta farm Ravenaster again. I am unlucky with these samurai boots.
I
do not want-
had to run it 3 times just to get something for my tank. Good lord, I'm hitting like 20k death players. What's going on tonight?
I did not know you were friends with Small, so it's kind of cool. I don't remember having an issue with that.
It
We're making,
wasn't
much
him.
more-
It was a combination of his mentality versus the other people in our great group's mentality. And then we had this guy named Mizu who was, he can be a jerk. Like, he be insensitive to people and rage. And there's nothing wrong with Spall. Spall's my friend. I still consider him a friend.
I haven't really been able to speak to him ever since I lost that static with him.
He's in our FC.
Ah, cool. Tell him I said hey.
Yeah, well,
That is, if he still remembers me.
I'm sure he does. I mean, he doesn't play as much anymore because he moved to New York and he's pursuing his career, but
Small sounds familiar to me too. Don't know if I ran it.
he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He can, you know, sometimes he loses his temper when stuff ain't going right, but you know, who doesn't?
Yeah, frustration.
But it was Mizu. The main problem we had was Mizu, and you can ask Sinon about Mizu. He can be a jerk, like intentionally. All right, Sinon, you gotta give Saul some credit. He's actually trying to make something of his life. Oh, subrogation on healers, not good. You gotta push the space so the healers don't die.
But now it's like finally have the family that I was trying to build with this group. It's like
Like I
at
said,
that point now, we can accomplish anything.
I just hope we're not progressing too slow for you guys, because I know
No.
Sinon was wanting.
Well, her whole deal is she went in the fight and she saw like 2% of her first pool, and she wants to clear it so she can teach us.
Oh, you're talking about 04S, right?
Oh, 4, yes.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
that's-
sense. Yeah.
See that
I have a lot of respect for that.
Perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with that because she's coming back and she's helping the group along.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
God,
it's,
yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
she's going off by herself
And clearing
and
the
clearing
shit,
it and
purposely
then
fucking us over.
just,
Yeah.
you know,
And I gotta be honest, I can trust Sinon more than any other healer. I mean, other than like my close friends. Like any healer I've had to deal with in a raiding, besides Hector. Her and Hector are the ones I've been able to trust the most. And plus, our mentalities definitely mesh. Because I enjoy healing quite a bit, but the thing is, as far as rating is concerned for me, see, I don't think that healers must DPS, by the way. But I only do it because a lot of people I know made it think about it. So I got to the point where I'm like, okay, fine. In rating, it makes sense. I'll DPS. But I get carried away. So I guess I lost something along the way to the point where I don't heal as much as I should and I mess up a lot. But Xenon comes in, she covers my lack of healing, and I make up for her DPS. It's mutual at that point. But it's like I want everybody to be happy, so I've been trying to work on this, But no, like it's great. I like what we have.
Yes, yeah. To me, I look at it as creating a family. It's more than that, because as long as everyone can get along, we all joke around, take down shit together. I mean, you create these bonds with people that can last if you have the right team. If you truly understand what it truly takes to make a right team.
I just wish I could better control my anxiety, because that's where things get a bit dicey for me, though. I get nervous. And as a result, I start caring way too much about it. I really shouldn't.
Really, it's just a matter of you just need treatment, man. You need to either talk to somebody, meds, or both. Yeah. Because that's the only way you're really gonna get it under control is with professional help like that. For me, that's what I'm starting to do and trying to do.
Honestly, far as healer DPS goes, I think healers, as long as they just throw out a dot here or there, they're fine.
Oh yeah, that's how I feel about it too.
I mean, all healers have dots. I mean, you can cast a couple dots and then set it, forget it. I mean, it's like a Ronco. You just set it, you forget it, and you heal.
But for Astrologian though, its dot sucks.
The thing about Astrologian's dot is, no, it doesn't actually suck. What sucks is they only have the one. But that shit lasts forever. Combust lasts for 30 seconds, dude. That's a long time. Pop that shit with clear stance, man. That's
Red Mage needs a dot.
I think so, yeah. Red Mage does need a dot of some sort.
The
Or,
way...
if not a dot, at least a personal way to restore mana other than Lucid Dreaming.
The way Summoner's going, we might not even have dots in 5.0.
Really?
They're going towards the pet-centric kind of ways.
So it's going more Final Fantasy XI style.
Yeah. Because when they finally do split Summoner Scholar, I'm pretty sure that Scholar is going to be keeping all those dots, and we're going to end up getting just more pet-centric abilities. We might get one dot, but I think it's going to focus more on the pet side of Summoner, having those mini burst phases with your pet.
Maybe, yeah. And I think that would put Summoner in a good spot anyway, because really, it's kind of weird having an invisible DPS, because that's always sort of been Summoner's thing. Is they've never done major direct damage, so oftentimes it would look like Summoners no damage.
Yeah, but over time,
if you were to parse them, that Summoner would be top dog DPS the entire time. You would see really weird things. It would look like the Summoner's doing nothing at all. But the next thing you know, you then realize that Summoner's at 5,000 DPS when the person you thought was the highest was 1,900. Due to how much the dots stack.
Just we're nothing at all.
Dots and pet damage is 45% of our total damage output.
Oh yeah.
And
that's actually why it's hard to keep up with Summoner, because you're fighting two different things at once.
I mean, that's why I like Summoner. It's so complicated, yet it's so rewarding. If you can get it down, you will be doing so much damage.
I am glad it got a buff though, because it did need something.
I mean, it wasn't really a buff. It was more of just some tweaks and changes to the way the kit works. But it was overall just boom, because it lowered. Did she make an issue? It lowered the DPS ceiling, but it raised the DPS floor by making it easier to move during Dread Room trance, and giving Tribind that AoE effect was really nice. They didn't have to do that. They could just unfuck Bane and been done with it, but old silly old SC can't leave well enough alone.
Well, it's as I've always discussed with people. It's like
do something with Tether. Tether stuff.
it goes like this, you know, and it's something I've always discussed. There's a difference between developer perspective and player perspective, and developers see things that players do not, and vice versa. And that's where sometimes they'll meet in the middle, where the developer, you know what, players have a better idea. But then sometimes the players just need to get good.
Yep. I mean, of all the changes they did in 4.1, I think my most favorite changes was the reduction of cast time on summon and the MP reduction. That's the best part to me. Because it's murder trying to summon your pet with no MP. Because right now, like, Aetherflow doesn't even restore enough MP for you to summon your pet. Because it only gives you 10% of your max MP back.
I feel like they should have only made that change for Scholar. I think for Summoner, they should have had a trait that buffs that 25% so Summoners wouldn't to use Lucid Dreaming. Because, I mean, they never had access to that before. You know? Oh my god. There is no safe spot for this ice drop right now. Fuck, dude. I'm trying Ravenastra in this group. I'll put it to you this way. This Mateus looks like this current Mateus is making ultimate child play because these players are so bad plus the server dying.
I told you, like, that 24-man raids are fun, but actually, it depends on what you count as fun. If you like that type of PvP, player and confidence makes those the hardest thing ever.
Just imagine trying to fight a Nixian back in the day with 40-man raiding where you get people that knew what the fuck they were doing.
That's why that ultimate foil, they need to make a 24-man version of that. My favorite thing that make it harder. I want to see.
So you can't even get a regular 24-man raid to work together. How you expect that?
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is
that you offer them the, like, the best gear ever. Like, just make it like definitive best gear ever.
But a lot of the raiders will sigh and be like,
24 people.
Fuck, you know, it's like, alright, fine. But it's like...
Then you know who the best of the best really are.
Back in the day, like, raiding was pretty cool, like, with World of Warcraft and Nixia. Or fucking Ragnaros. That was fun. That was fun shit. It was groups. And every group had something to do. One group
Dragon killed point.
It killed everything, yes. It killed everybody. Fucking 11's Dynamis had that too, but in a lesser scale.
That was just a level of boring. You weren't the puller of the tank, it was just boredom.
Ow.
Yeah, that's true. It's typically when or if you're not the red mage, you know, a type of backline red mage, because if people didn't get in trouble, you were kind of like the backup healer. If you weren't combat hasting everybody, you kind of just sat there.
Or if you were a black mage, because black mages do all the work.
Sleep. They slept them and then nuked. Sleep, nuke.
See this?
Well, I remember, like with Dynamic and Argobard, you actually had a party of 6 black mages go completely off separate from the rest of the group because there was time extensions that only a black mage could get. Because they would go in, sleep the ads, and nuke those. And they stayed separate from the entire group unless it was a Shadow Lord run.
Yep.
Yeah.
And very rarely...
They still stay separate mostly to get the time to get to the Shadow Lord.
In some cases, they would bring a red mage over instead of a 6th black mage, because then at that point, the 6th black mage would go over to another group to help sleep. You know, sleep any ads that came up. But then the 6 red black mage would be replaced by a red mage to give a refresh.
So yeah, hey Tom, you remember, you know the ice drop move that Matea sometimes does?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen it where every single corner and side had an icicle drop? And the center!
Yes.
Literally,
I haven't personally.
Yes. I've seen that.
Never been that unlucky.
What's funny about that is that if you have protection and go into a, you can actually live that.
I did live that once, but then I died the second time around because it did more damage than it should have.
Yeah, it's mainly protections and stuff you need. Because I typically, as a tank personally, I just go into my Defiance, and then I just go into a corner. I'll take one meteor, but everything else I'm fine with. And then if you have protection there, because I know Hector did that with the Summoner, he took an ass load of damage, but he lived.
No, I've changed my mind again. I think we need like a 48-man version
Yes.
of the ultimate binding pull.
Yes, please.
Stack more people in there to make it more frustrating.
Just make that clusterfuck.
Everyone's stepping on each other's toes.
This guy keeps getting sun machinery was hilarious.
There is something I'm looking at from like older raiding days, but even on this game, where the raid felt like it was a dungeon itself, instead of like, oh, we'll drop you in front of the boss.
Yep.
Like, oh man,
Yep.
I want other things to do.
Well, yeah, that's what Dynamic was. It was a fucking instance entire.
No, that was different. I prefer the World of Warcraft style because that was like, oh, here's a dark version of a town. You know, in and out.
Yep. Yeah, the World of Warcraft style was great. Like, but then again, people got sick of that because World of Warcraft was old. Because of the fact that people hate fucking trash mobs. They hate the trash mobs boss, trash mobs boss, and they did do that early going when it came to Coil, with Finding Coil, and people were like, "Oh, we're sick of the trash." So then Alexander comes up. They're like, "Okay, Alexander comes up, no fucking trash."
Well, none of the Savage ones have track.
I just want pretty things to look at while we're getting to the boss.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Savage. I'm talking about the raid, like
Yeah.
man game raid. Because Binding Coil never had Savage until fucking Second Coil. And even Second Coil Savage, I think, still has trash in it.
No, Second Coil Savage doesn't. I don't think anyway. It might, but then again, it was also the first Savage.
Yeah. I mean, from what I believe, anyway, they still had trash, but it's up to and everything. But when it comes down to like Alexander Savage, they started weaning off the ads because people were complaining, "I don't want to do trash anymore. I just want the boss." Okay. But then you have some people complaining, like, "Oh, we don't want to touch bosses anymore." What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, really.
It's like, what are you? Are you here to play an RPG?
You want to be able to steal a car and have to take us to Grand Theft Auto as your boss.
Grand Theft Auto Regalia coming soon here. Regalia, yes. Don't worry, Xenon. I need about 6 clears for my sword and shield, and then I got to go back to the katana, and then I gotta. I gotta go back to the dog. So. I'm a dog collector.
Your house says differently. It says you're a cat collector.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn it, Bahamut, you're useless sometimes. You know that? I jumped off his back, hit in midair. I hit Akmorn, and he just flew away. Jerk.
What are the detriments of being a summoner?
Oh, I got a Shinryu card. Sick.
Nice.
Sword and shield.
Oh my god, really?
Yep.
God damn it.
I got excited because I saw 2. I was like, oh, taco, taco. Woof, 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 woof. Alright, one more. One more and I can help
Yeah, I
Shinama.
need 6 more runs for the fucking sword and shield, and I need to do another 10 for
I'll say if you got enough for the shield, go ahead and get it.
I'll wait.
Stats is stats.
Actually,
I think I get why. Because there's an odd chance. There's an odd
Oh
chance.
god, I need to mute the
Earlier,
screen.
Those extra few, it could drop, and you can get that and then use those for something else.
Exactly. That's exactly it, actually.
One more, boys. One more.
And my Lost Elegant's perfectly fine, so.
What's up, bitches?
Hey, Hector, if you were,
What's up,
if you're
Hector?
hoping to do maps, you're not going to get your wish.
Why?
Because people don't want to do maps.
What do people want to do?
Tom wants to go stream, and Gale wanted to go chill.
I mean, I'm
Greta
down
say-
for maps.
I can stay on for maps.
What about Dratus?
I said Dreda's ain't on our server.
Oh,
So,
I could stay on for maps, although I don't
I'll
want.
chill for maps.
They'll take forever though.
Why you say they take forever?
Well, how about this? Everyone just bring 1.
Because they do. I've already got 2 though.
Oh, do you want to do 2? Fuck, I'll do 2.
I've already got 2.
I don't mind doing 2. I just got a empty main for it.
just glad I found a good party. Because I've been running this all day with, like, just parties that, like, they say it's farm, but I don't believe it. Because they can't even do the first phase mechanics.
Well, it actually seems like the server kind of
We weren't even having that problem. It was just people failing mechanics.
No.
I had to leave that right now.
I'm making a
Too many
lone.
people were coming in and then leaving, and that was the thing, right?
I'm making a lone observation. Like, no, the server seems fine.
So you
Server stable right now?
Seems like it.
Yeah, it's less stable than it was earlier.
Kind of would.
Oh yeah, we were wiping and we were having connection issues in Shinryu earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
I forgot that was.
Hector, you, me.
That broke up our party, man. Because it was like,
That was a great party too. It made me so sad.
Yeah, we were doing really well.
We were blasting them. Damn it. But then the lag hit and everything fell to shit.
Great googly moogly.
It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny too, because the only fucking run we cleared was when the Summoner Book dropped.
No, that was
the
Scholar.
Codex. The Codex dropped. So it's like, really? The only drop goes to Hector? God damn, that guy's
Nah, I wasn't going to agree with that. That's Hector's.
No, I said Hector.
I know, but no. It was funny because I was talking to Dratus before that run, saying, well, if this book drops, then I'll probably get my Summoner Book. This doesn't, most of he's using my tokens on the Summoner Book. And it dropped.
Hector, sometimes I'm good luck like that.
Oh,
yeah, I also have a dragon skin map now, thanks to
you have not seen him when we're doing maps, because typically his luck is very good. But if there's one person around, and I mean just one person, you actually see his luck drain. And I mean, I'm talking drain. You see the numbers go down. And that's Gale. If Gale is around when we're doing maps and Hector's here, he feels his luck just drain and it goes to her. It's fucking funny.
She siphons all of it.
Alright.
Is she a luck succubus?
Yes.
Yeah.
We call those a lucky bus.
A lucky bus.
Here's an example.
A lucky bus. What?
Here's an example. I was rolling 952, 980, 930 on her fucking map. And then her next map, oh, my luck starts going downward.
I'm guessing
I'm
Kim
still-
Wiki is Seafood.
So I went from 500 to 300 to 200 to 150 to 132 to 52. And this is all rolls against Earth. And just straight down. And her rolls are extremely high.
Yeah. It happens every goddamn time. This is not just one run, this is like many runs.
I remember the first week Lost Canals came out, or not the first week, this was just when Lost Canals came out. And I think I've seen Room 7 so many times, I can't count. And then the final, the time I get to the, what was it? There's 8 rooms or 7, I can't remember. Anyway, the last room. The one time I get to the last room in Lost Canals, we bite.
We should actually grab some dragon skin maps for those too.
You never mentioned the Aquapolis.
Huh?
You never mentioned the Aquapolis.
Well, the main reason I want to do Aquapolis at all is for the Unspoken. I want that song because that's Kurthus' old song, and I want it. I want it bad. But I'm not gonna. But that shit is, well, right now that shit's 5 million. Get 'em.
Yeah, because no one does that anymore, probably.
So if you guys want, I can grab a couple of dragon skins. Save
Damn, our DPS is amazing in this. I had a party last night, and most of them had all Genji, like most of them had Genji weapons, and we were. He was flying up and you know, to the next phase before freaking Ariel.
Wow.
Without LB3.
Without LB3.
Without LB3. Whoa.
Because I was using LB3 on ads.
Damn.
That's a little.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm buying some dragon skin maps. I'm gonna store them on my retainers.
It was pretty crazy. That was a good party, and they quit after 2 runs because of the lag.
Yeah, that can happen.
Boy, that lag earlier was so bad. Like, when we was in Shinryu,
Oh yeah.
legitly,
it was pretty bad.
my healing was on a 20-second delay.
Oh my god.
Oh, earlier, when we were doing Savage, I was trying to cast, and I kept having to mash the same button over and over because it wasn't going off. I think I hit Aether Flow like 5 times.
Yeah, that is the worst shit as a fucking summoner and scholar, is that when there's server delay, you think Aether Flow is instant. No, it's gonna be like forever coming to you.
I'm back.
Or I like the Rabbit After one, where Dreamer says, "Oh, server lag," and you see him. And he's like, "Okay, so as you don't move." Oh my god! And like 8 other people just get ripped at 10% on the final boss.
Yep.
And then everyone got really angry at that and kicked his ass faster.
Yeah. People got pissed. Like, oh my god, people got pissed. Hector's like, yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know. So, is it actually better right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been running. This is my 3rd Shinryu, and we have had no lag at all. It's been great.
It seems like a good time to be nice.
Are y'all doing Ravenasti?
I was, but I left.
No. I did my second run for the day.
I'll be right back, guys.
You know wants to run tomorrow, so I might ruin her.
Want to what?
Ravenasti.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure. I need to get the chosen.
Oh, 3 us at 2:30 a.m. Let's go. Nope, sadly.
Let's do this! I'm fucking glad you're all with me!
here for Saturday.
Just make a sad note. Trina, where are you?
I'm in a lot. Why?
My book is the same. Both classes. It has half this. The model for the books are the same. They have decided to lazily fuck us now.
It's literally the same?
It is literally the same.
Wow.
They have gotten the lazy route with the models for something. Because I think this is technically the first. Yeah, the first primal to do this. Considering it was actually the awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. There is one thing different. The inside. But that's it. Okay, so we're doing the maps. So, I thought Lim would be fun.
Typically is, but I think it's going to be a little bit later.
It's not like 4 a.m.
That Atomic Ray almost killed my bitch ass.
Guess I have to save the beat. It'd be messed up if I didn't. And what happened with Gail? No, what happened with Gail? Why is she resting?
Oh, she's just piecing out. Because she didn't think we were going to do maps right then. But you got on. Oh, hey.
Yeah, that's why I'm perfectly okay with doing dragons instead.
What is that supposed to mean? I just realized something. That was a wrong timing to say that. Motherfucker.
What?
Because the Gale pieced out, you feel like you're in Dragon Skin?
Well, was that supposed to be lewd?
No!
I can't figure out what you mean.
Exclusion.
No, that's not at all what that was supposed to mean.
Okay. Why did your mind go to lewd, for one?
I don't know. Okay, normally you guys make lewd references in favor.
I don't.
No, you don't. But everyone else does.
Jesus.
Xenon's like 03S at 2:30 a.m. Let go.
Yep.
I mean, I would be down for that, but I can almost guarantee.
I guarantee no one else would.
Exactly. But yeah, no, like I'm okay with doing dragons. Gale to do the gazelle skin ones, and since they're the more recent ones. But for me, dragon skin has more than one purpose.
Yeah, there's a lot more shit in it that you want, right?
Well, right now it's just I want unspoken, and I want it really badly.
Alright, the dream is about to be realized. I finally got this damn Shinryu book.
Congrats, man.
Congrats. Be the press. Like how I was.
6 on the freaking Shinryu scale. I saw that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
there is no dragon skin maps.
I rolled that 6 like
They're
a
Time War
champ.
dragon skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's not.
It's one word, dragon skin.
No,
Oh wait,
I have the
I
refresh.
was looking at Ultimate Dreadworm stuff. I was like,
Market board. Yo.
Yo, the market board's not refreshing for me. It says, please wait and try again. Your search again.
Oh, there's mad lag on the server. Right?
Yeah. There we go, event canceled.
Oh my god. It took like 5 seconds to buy something. Waiting.
Dude,
Okay.
my game is doing that thing where I'm running, and I can actually cast Cure 2 while I'm freaking running.
I'm red marked. Well, good news is when it's like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, this DDoS shit doesn't exist.
yeah, because it would be past the little baby script kitty's bedtime if they were up to me.
Yeah.
Wait, what guy?
You know, you'd think these DDoS attacks and stuff like that would be easy to trace.
They're not because they're from multiple sources.
Multiple
That makes
sources, VPNs, zombie computers,
Botnets.
botnets. Yeah. Because it takes one person can infect thousands of PCs, make those thousands of PCs hit one location.
You know what would be funny is that someone's doing this on purpose because they don't like the West Coast server.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's not just
server.
14 they're targeting. The internet in general, like I think like
Yeah.
level 3.
They're not targeting. Yeah, they're not targeting 14 in general. They're targeting level 3.
Yeah.
And that's even worse because that hits most of the backbone.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna save this thing. I'm gonna...
Everyone get some alcohol. Except Serena, get some tea.
I already had some alcohol.
I don't have any.
I drank bourbon already. I'm good.
Oh.
You said, oh, you meant 339? I just got 339. Got rid of that. Got rid of the Allegan book. It's gonna go on my
Yep.
retainer.
I'm free 39 too.
Oh yeah, what does your cane look? Oh, you probably covered it already. Never mind.
Well, here, I'll show
This
you.
book
Hector.
is so
I can
awesome.
Still do this.
Like, I like how they
You're in all the
redesigned
teleports.
the insides. Like, got a new design.
I'm at the fountain in the Gold Court.
Oh, never mind.
Step
Thank
to
you for
fall.
sending the link. Oh, it's like bronzy.
Okay, that's weird.
Sinon, get out of here. Hey, if I kill Hallie 2 more times, I can beat 340 if I want. It's not going to be like optimal for what I have access to, because I mean my best in slot weapon for this tier is Genji.
Yep.
Genji's best.
Well, Genji's the best for everybody.
I'm gonna stream 14 right now without my mic on it. Just fuck it.
Fuck it!
I want to stream. We're gonna be doing stuff.
I want to play Magic, Mighty
I
Magic, actually.
Mighty Magic. I'm in the Gold Court and I don't see you, sir. Where are you?
I see you.
Oh, yeah, on the upper level.
You talking about the
No. I don't see you.
ultimate books, Sinon?
There you are.
Let's see.
I don't.
Nice.
How is Xenon even on?
She's at
Oh,
work.
someone's streaming. Oh,
Yeah.
She's in my stream.
You see nothing.
That ass. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Nice.
There.
Really?
She sucks. She's not a part of the crew.
What?
She's not in here.
Who's starting the party? I can start the party.
You want to start the party?
I don't give a shit.
I got dragon skin maps.
I'll bring the soda.
I got you. And you.
Okay.
Who's that?
Yeah, these weapons are really nice.
They're the unequivocal best in slot rank. And it's not even for the substats, it's because slot. That makes them the unequivocal best in slot for anybody just because of that.
The Shinryu book is amazing. No, it's for a summoner. It's godlike.
It's the tits. The stats on it are awesome.
That means that don't message horrible things to me, Serena. I'm going to be streaming.
Here's Samurai.
Yeah, there he goes, being an asshole. Alright, I'm going to start this stream.
That's it. No, that ain't it.
I don't give a shit.
This one's actually kind of rough to find because it's in the P of Clouds.
Yeah, my spell speed's not 1200
Are
anymore.
we ever gonna do Gazelle skin or are we just doing Dragon?
I've got
Not this gazelle.
I got 4 dragon skin.
Jesus!
Fuck.
You
Hey,
really
Cat.
want that song?
Yeah, I do.
We'll hit O for us.
Mine's right here.
Yeah, cat.
Good cat.
Nice shorts.
That sounds like a kitten.
She's really tiny. She's still young. We could fix that in this month. She's gonna hate me for that.
I literally cannot find this one. Where is it?
I need to find mine. I had it found the other day and then I lost it. Where is this? Down here. Down here. Ha ha ha.
Like, okay, that's weird timing. I wish I was streaming. Someone named Miska Storm Song said, "Oh yeah, I gotta type that."
Oh yeah.
Okay, where is this? Oh, box. Wait, is this is it?
Okay, I think I need help. This is the first time I've ever had to do that. I can't find that.
Mine's pretty easy.
Oh, that's easy. Left. See clouds.
Can you have 2 undeciphered maps?
No.
Not on you.
Not on.
Well, it depends on what you mean. Like, you can have a dragon skin and a gazelle skin, but you can't have 2 gazelle skins.
Yeah.
Wait, I just found it.
Nice. I was just about to find it.
I just glanced at the map and it's right there. It's like, what?
What are we starting with?
Well, we have 2 fringes, so we might as well start with fringes. Veering stones. Mine's the closest one, I think.
Okay. I think we should do everything that's in Georgia first, including the sea clouds. Then we'll teleport to Notch.
Well, we already got teleported to the fringes.
I'm going to say technically the fringes is in New York.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Sorry, for whatever reason, I was thinking the fringes. Fuck.
Which one am I teleporting to?
Veering stones. Yeah. Actually, your map's closer, by the way.
Yeah, mine's like south of Stone.
It's like right there. Actually, I think they're both this equal distance, but you know what? Yours first.
Mine's next to the Omega Pool of Death.
Yeah, the yawn.
You know what I never do?
You mean the purple soda?
Purple soda.
There's one thing I never do when I'm actually flying in this game, and I probably should do. Like, it's when I'm going to land, I always swoop down. There's a faster way to fall. There's a faster way to land.
It's
And I
easy.
never do it.
Oh, no, I'm gonna try.
Spacebar?
Yeah, well, for me, it's clicking in on L3.
Yeah.
It's like, phew, blop. You know?
11 seconds.
Was that for the 04S dummy?
04, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I beat that the other day on my white mage. I had like 2 seconds left, and once I beat it with 1 second left. Jeez.
If I can beat, you can beat it. You're way over here.
That's not necessarily true. The healer ones, they're not. Let me
No,
put
no,
this.
no. I'm talking about Summoner.
Oh,
I'm talking to him
Demetrius.
directly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to. Yeah. If
Sorry,
I can beat, and I was like 222, 322. Yeah.
But for me though, healers, even SE have said, try it if you want, but good luck, essentially, because it was basically a me.
So doing maps, I'll do it this style with the little stupid chat thing on the side. There you go. Tiny screen.
Tiny screen.
Wish I had a bigger TV now.
Horse!
Now let's get off.
Bird!
Get out of Dreadus stream because I can only have 2 at once before I start
I'm a
really.
bird. Dragon!
This website says I hit 48.
I'm a dragon.
Nice.
That was without food.
We're south.
Or
We're in your map.
pots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they should
I
be.
was setting things That's candy.
Choco! Airman!
Sorry guys, I was just trying to set up my
Twin! It's fine, I'm just trying to see other dragons.
Dreamer.
Yeah. Nice. You got the wyvern finally?
That's why I didn't do my Stormblood or my Heaven Cleanse today. So fuck that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? I show you the wyvern, then I get him on the mountain the next request.
We have a world sift now.
Kill things.
Some of your chocobo if you want.
Since we're low on people, I might as well.
It's like, well, since you're playing with the mountain, we're all probably gonna die.
Alright, I'll be right back. Be right back.
You know I get gone, I'm a goner. In the VIP for the club where they strip with a zip and a boner. Girl named Mary looking like a black Madonna. Tell me I can rent her, but I can never own her. She naked as the day that her mama first born her. And later on in the song, yeah, I'm a boner. But dad ain't a perp, bro. Please follow along, bro. God made a miracle, it rained in the room. Blowing marijuana smoke in the smoke-filled room. She leaned in my ear and said, you ever did shroom? I said, I never did that, and I never did you. If it come in the pack, baby, I'ma do too. Last act of the pack, Mary Mac, do it too. If you agree to the terms, we can do what it do. She said it is what it is, and we did what we did. Right before we popped 3 caps and 3 skins. She popped that molly, rock my body. I fly high and my co-pilot. Psilocybin, got me sliding. Slipping into another dimension. Me and this woman made love in chemistry. Traveled to the moon, came back when we were finished. Fell to the earth, lost each other. Died and we came back sister and brothers. In that lifetime, we can have each other. So we killed ourselves and they killed our mother. True romance, one lap dance. I was in my future, my present and past.
Speaking of which, I'm switching over to Vel's stream.
There's like 6 people here?
We're cooler. We're doing it with 4.
We can beat it with 4.
Yeah, we can. We've done it before with 4, but 2 samurai.
We can beat it with 3.
Wondrous Tales complete. Thank you.
Possibly even 2, but that's way rough.
Did complete Wondrous Tales because I had lost.
I need to hang up my chip.
Ah, that's loud. Holy shit.
I got great
The
history.
game's loud on the stream.
Oh my god, that is
Turn it down. That's all I can say on that one.
Yeah,
Who's
well,
in
it's got
control
it
of
muted and
it?
it's loud. Holy shit.
Whose game is what?
I went to Vel's stream, which is Slash Neon Demon 84 if you want. Well, I'm live on your stream. Shit, I didn't mean to friggin'.
Yeah, don't blast my shit on.
I forgot I was in his stream. I'm sorry.
That's rude.
I forgot he was broadcasting our voices. I didn't mean to.
But
Apparently my game is really loud. I'm only broadcasting the game's audio though. I was
hey guys,
broadcasting my voice with it.
you want to know something funny?
No, I ain't broadcasting your voice. No, it's just.
You know how Vel's map was next to the grape soda of Omega? Well, I had Lost Canals on my Wondrous Tales, and the sticker it gave me was the grapes.
But Kel loves orange soda.
There's a boo.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham.
I'm sorry. His name is too similar.
A Midgard tradition.
I didn't mean to say Abraham Lincoln. Thank you.
Travis,
What?
I'm gonna ask you, how does your audience understand comedy?
My audience, the whole 2 people in here.
No.
One of them's Xenon and one of them's probably one of y'all.
Well, I left.
I had to leave too because I
I
only
didn't
have
have
2
to
scripts.
leave. All mine is broadcasting the retarded shit we're doing. He's actually broadcasting something we're not doing.
I mean, right now we're having a behemoth mosh pit on my stream because Kaiser spawned and we're all having a behemoth mosh pit.
Fucking god, someone open this chest.
Oh, those 6. Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, I gotta check this out. Hang on a sec.
Serenia, right.
Doing it right.
519.
Oh, damn, okay.
Show us that
Oh my
muscle.
god, that is a lot of behemoths. Holy fuck.
I told you behemoth mosh pit. Midgard tradition.
Tree has to be on fire for this.
Look at all this sub money.
Oh my god, you was on fire briefly while going down.
She got tail burn.
Okay.
That is a lot of behemoths. Holy crap, dude.
No, this is sharks.
And I love how you got a Sleipnir just watching over, like, what the hell's going on with these people?
Switch to my bar, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Like when the Gubu spawns in middle, everyone gets on their Gubu mount, just sneezes all over it. And since everyone's level 70, he doesn't aggro, so everyone just goes up to him with their Gubu mount and just sneezes on him.
Nice. That's an S rank, isn't it? Kaiser Behemoth?
Yeah, that's S rank.
Ogre bots.
I miss the days when we had Boo Boo. Great.
They still happen.
Only every so often.
Mainly
Very often.
I still think the Gubu is the most adorable thing in the franchise.
So do you think we'll be building up Ralger's Reach like with Littleshire? We'll actually build up the Domain Marketplace and eventually transition to that as our new route?
I don't think so. I don't think that we're going to build up Ralger's Reach like we did Idleshire, just because if we were, it would have been building up by now. Because, you know, we already had
you know what they're building up, because we buy it one time.
They didn't start doing that for a long time.
Yeah, Mordona took a bit to start growing.
Yeah. And Mordona is way different than what
Yeah, I've seen 2.0 Mordona.
I don't even remember what Mordona looked like at the start of 2.0.
I do.
It was very empty.
Yeah, it was an empty area.
No, but we already know where they're building because we saw it by mistake because we didn't need to go back in there. They're building up the capital of Doma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Dominant Enclave. Yeah.
So I can honestly imagine that place being our next Idleshire.
Hector left or right.
Oh, meteor.
Oh! Do I gotta even roll? Yeah, I wasn't gonna beat that. I need like, it had to be a 9-point difference. It's done with the fire, done with the fun.
Oh my god.
Jeez, you guys destroyed that thing.
Yeah.
And again, level 70.
Yeah.
Like anytime an S is called, I'm pretty sure it's just everyone on the server comes.
Hey, look, Animal Farm. Zoo.
I already listened to this. Why's it playing again?
And then we have bad memories of the Sasquatches.
And the Palace of the Dead.
And birds.
And birds.
Maybe we should go back to the Palace of the Dead.
And fucking behemoths. Well,
we've still never seen
60.
200.
We'd be low cap 60, but hey.
I wouldn't mind going in there as level 60.
Of the Dead, to be honest.
I'm cool with Palace of the Dead. I'll go.
Be cool trying it someday soon. Not tonight. But
No.
Definitely not tonight, especially not with the servers being weird.
It's a multi-hour fucking investment. So.
I'll tell you one achievement I may never go for.
The Lonely
I mean,
200.
I have Lonely Adventure, and that. But like, anything beyond that, hell no.
Yeah,
like there's one for getting all the way to 200 solo, and I'm thinking no one that. Literally no one. So harder than Ultimate Coil confirmed, you know.
Yeah.
It's still not completed. Aha!
Yeah.
I mean, I could try it.
Anyone who gets that.
But you know, they made sure that it's impossible for a summoner to use sustain potions.
Well, that's because you have sustaining potions.
For our pets, not our fucking. Not for ourselves. That's
Sustain on
No,
yourself. It'll just get rid of
sustain.
on your pet.
Well, the sustain potions used to work when you used it. It applied to your pet too. It don't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
So
But either way, it removes the effect of sustain on your pet too. Cast sustain on your pet. And
Well, we didn't have sustain on our pet.
True.
you still have to You gotta manually cast sustain instead of the rely on the potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like.
Serenia left. Hector right.
What? Oh, that's the wrong macro. Yes, where is that? There it is. Height.
Holy shit.
Draining fast. Why is it doing it again?
I like how Zach just tosses something at the door and then Tom's like, holy shit.
Wrong macro. Well, you have that as a macro.
Because it adds something at the door and it's like, holy shit.
I made a macro that does /random and toss.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I swear to God, if it was 3 times to the right, that would have been weird. Again.
That was very weird. Remember it was 4 times to the left?
Yeah.
That was fucking weird.
Someone made me think.
You guys are gonna wreck that thing, Gratis. Then again, I can solo Titan EX. Yay. You guys are just gonna
Hector and
knock
I
it out.
decided to do treasure maps.
Yeah, we're
And
helping
for one of my maps, it was-
helping
I got
some
3
nubs with their clear and getting
I got-
winner's tails.
I got 3 lefts, okay, with Hector. And Hector and I were talking, and we were like, there's no fucking way it's a 4th left, because that would be astronomical, right? And it turns out it was. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I almost get the sneaking suspicion that to add even more is it feels to me like there is no preset order to enter. Like we're constantly changing, like every 30 seconds each door or something. So you have to catch it in the right cycle.
But I'm talking about like just odds, just basic.
So I know.
Odds. Like, that's just weird, you know. So the way that it happened just freaked Hector and I out. We're like, what?
It hurts me inside of that attention a bit.
That was a good run. Otherwise.
That means someone should have goddamn went out and got the lottery and would have won.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, they'll get hate on something.
Bane might. No, you don't.
After I said that, you got zapped.
No, yeah, don't think you hate anything. It's just that was directly for you.
Let's go find this fun.
Oh, that's the way.
Yep.
Dead.
God, you guys freaking destroyed Titan before you could even really move.
Yeah.
Challenge log entry Aqua Green Hunger for 1 is almost complete.
Serenia left, Dreamer right.
Yeah, but watch this, Hector. This is why I have the macro.
No, go with that one. Don't go to Dreamer. Go to that one.
Okay, we can go this one, but I have a bad idea. I have a bad feeling.
69. Why?
I blame you guys if this is a dud.
Don't blame me. I didn't say anything.
It's not my fault either.
I don't give a fuck.
Hector don't care.
Is it gonna be the Troll 69 door?
Nope.
Nope. I just had to do it because it was Dreamer's Bane number.
God damn it.
My run is ruined.
Here, to make up, you get everything from my run.
Nah, that's cool. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, he's got like 27 well. Fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have a mail. Someone sent me something.
Let me go ahead and examine this next one.
See, no, we ain't even had Thanksgiving yet. You try and dress as a reindeer. Jesus Christ.
Oh, awesome. The hell is that?
We can save that for last. It requires a tough
Hey,
spotter.
Hector.
Real quick.
This is why I have that macro, man. Come here.
Oh, there it is.
Watch.
Oh, is my
this
roommate
is
at-
why I have a macro.
No, my roommate's at work.
Because you're rolling dice.
Yep.
On my way.
We ride!
Oh, nice Bahamut thingy from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, this is from Final Fantasy VIII. I forgot I like that one off my chat thing, and then the other one. Got the other one on the start, and that screen. That's something else.
I just realized this looks like a giant penis. Doesn't it? No? Hold on. Everyone selecting my position. Real quick, before we do this.
Where are you?
Totally looks like a giant penis.
Oh yeah. Wait, you want to?
Dude, I hop in the stream. Are you guys doing maps without me?
Rip,
Yes.
y'all were caught.
Because I can log in and buy a couple.
Well, we're also gonna do a couple of Dragon Scam maps too.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me log in. I'll run with you.
What the fuck is y'all being regal as fuck right now?
Well, we only did one map right now so far, so everything's fine.
Why is it so loud?
I'm never gonna get to world balance.
Just not.
Oh
My
my god.
Chocobo doubles as a pigeon.
Oh man.
Pigeon.
I just wanna fight the fucking robot.
You can find the robot after the maps.
God damn it.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where I saw you were streaming, and it's like, what the fuck?
Hey, I've made an improvement on Dreamer, guys.
Does this mean I'm an egg?
It's funny because I was expecting to see World of Final Fantasy, and I see you on your flying chair, and I'm like, wait a minute, are they doing maps? Because I saw coordinates and I saw the party, I'm like, they're fucking doing maps! God damn it! I gotta get my ass on!
You want to know something funny? I knew it was gonna happen. I'm like, Gail. I'm like, nope. You're like, I'm going. Bye. I knew that it was gonna be fun.
Because it took.
Right here.
Because you said it earlier. So I was like, I'm gonna get on around like 11:30 midnight. Because that's when the raid's gonna end Eastern time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Fucking
but
called it.
usually you guys don't do anything right after the raid, so that's why I was confused.
Talk upon Dreamer. Hector, are you disconnected?
It's lagging because I'm having trouble connecting right now.
Oh, I'm disconnecting.
Why? No, even earlier when we were doing raid, my
Dreamer's
connection was
disconnecting.
fine. But why am I having the good connection today and everybody else is fucking
I got 2002. I can't, so let me try again.
Well, level 3 might be not affecting you.
Yeah, being in the fucking, having the backwater fucking ISP is helping me today. Woo!
Yes.
Okay, I'm the ultimate one right now.
Just to say this, I like the detail to this mouth. Look when it opens, when it jump, it opens his mouth, which is nice.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
the behemoth farting does that too.
just waiting for nice job, Zach.
We have a Telecaster.
I'm trying to get in.
Oh wait, Sinon, you never been to my mansion?
Yeah, we're just waiting for Gail to get on the server and shit, and then.
Actually, this one does too. Watch when I jump in the air to fly. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not jumping yet. Okay,
I think I still have one on one of my retainers.
Yeah.
It looks. I realized Susano looks like a robot.
I like the Susano fucking a lot.
Rah.
17.
Super one looks really cool.
My Chocobo has a top hat.
We're gonna eat your Chocobo.
I love this mouse so much.
How the hell did you get it out of have a top hat?
But yeah, next
That's
time,
Valentine.
but yeah, Dreamer, next time I happen to just disappear without you guys being able to say something about maps, please send me a message.
Damn, she found out, guys.
I knew she would too. I fucking knew she would.
had to do is stream.
So what the heck was your prediction then, Drimmer?
Blues.
What was it? As soon as I saw Tom was streaming, I would hop in there and be like, "What the fuck? I gotta get on!"
No, but I figured that because Hector was coming on, right? I knew we were gonna do maps in some point, and he talked people into it. So it's like, okay, I'm in, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, I tell everybody, I'm like, Gail just left too. That sucks, you know. And then it's like, oh well, you know, later on, she'll probably not be too happy about this. And then later on, bloop, you come up.
I'm gonna have to change my chat settings now.
Why?
God damn it.
Let me see here. I knew I had. Okay, I've got one on my.
Got an undead pecker.
No, you know exactly who's the reason why I gotta change this shit.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Like, Zach knows exactly who.
Do I?
I see it right now.
What?
The name begins with an M. M is their initials.
Who?
Oh.
God damn it. Now I gotta fuck with my chat settings.
I'm logged in, but I'm trying to find where this is at real fast.
How the fuck do I do this for you?
It's a Magitech carrier.
It's somewhere in the goddamn Ruby Sea, and I can't figure it out.
Turn shouts off. That's annoying.
Turn off one of the
Actually, you know what? I kind of like the way my chocobo looks in the wild growth.
Turn freaking openers off.
I forgot I had that shit.
You know it has to be fruity for it to work in the wild rose.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright.
Alright, hold on. Let me screenshot this. I'm gonna send this over.
I only just paid attention to that example for the tail thing, though.
By the way,
You guys see that?
Gail, we're over here.
Example for the tape. What?